So Marriott Hotel, you know, I need everybody to know that this right here that you're looking at, excuse me, is Asar Ra, the father of Asar Ra, the God of the perfect black, okay? Check this out. So here goes Asar right here on the walls, on the temple walls in Egypt, where we wrote the whole ideal of, you see, now look, right here. Okay, this is what I want y'all to see, because we need to know about this, okay? You know, when I tell you guys that I'm the black God, Asar, Asar Ra's son. Here's my father, Asar Ra right here. Look what's right here next to him. You see that 5-pointed star with that flag above it? This flag represents God. We showed them all that. So when you see Donald Trump, they learned all that shit from us. Everything that went on, then we all know that they trying to enact us. That's right. We stood on divine principles of the and they can't be divine because they have no melody. They want to hate and destroy because they know the true understanding of the principle of God, essence around this universe. It's in His blackness. That's right. It is the blackness of the universe. Okay, you gotta have that in order to be standing on sustained these chairs. You gotta have that. With these gods in them. This will make you end up white and having the vampire and suck everything out of the black people. Just what happened. So that's what they're doing, sucking our life force out. Representation of universal authority that I tell you all that I am. Now look, let me show you something. See that right there? No, right there. You all remember this. Amen. See, look. Came into my bedroom. There's that face that come out of the blackness, the shadows that I tell you all about. Okay? Then we all know exactly what that is because we know what they did to all this stuff. They moved it out of everybody's face. But here I go right here with all these light deities and everything about resurrection around me, and this sunlight principle that I've been telling you about. And here goes Amen himself. In my room. You see right here on the wall. Right here in my room. See? To let you all know. You see it? That's Amen himself, okay? So that's why we're going to destroy this earth, because you're all going to sit around and think you can overlook this. And we don't have time for that ignorance. We just okay, so yeah, Marriott Hotel. This is Asar Ra, Hateful Ma'ad. This Kundalini energy right here, that black snake you see crawling under the ice, is what I'm working with, alright? I want you all to know that this is a straight up representation of this life force on this earth that is here, causing all these fires, okay? This is what is burning up all these cities around this planet, this Kundalini life force energy that I've been telling you all about that propels these starships through the universe. It is the same energy that makes it snow. You can see it right here, moving under the ice in the cobra shape. There's a black shadow that's letting you know this shadow, these shadows you see moving around Earth right now are here to play for keeps, alright? They're not playing. They are not playing. This is real talk. This is the real stuff what these white people want to call black magic and make us all be afraid of. It's what's causing this damage to all these houses. It's what's making the weather arrangements on the planet. It is the true source of all animation. It is that permeates in all things. It is what created the animals as well as the humans on this planet, not Jesus Christ. Okay, so this is what I'm working with to bring my principle of setting it right on this earth. Okay, all crooked lines will be made straight. I'm going to use this right here to fix this earth because I tried to get help from the people to get some funding resources together. So you guys said no. So like I told you, if I don't get any help from you all, I'm going to have to do what I know to do, and that is to come out here and fuck all this shit up out here. I'm going to use this snow and this fire and these winds, these hurricanes, these tornadoes, you name it. I'm going to be using it to set the record straight out here. You know, ain't nobody going to be walking around here thinking they're going to just do what the white man say to them, cause problems for everybody. You know, never mind all that. I got my job, and if I need to be a Nazi for his ass, that's just what I'm going to be. And you know what? The universe is saying, well, we going to see about that, okay? Because we got this Kundalini serpent power energy on this earth that is killing people right now, okay? So you're going to be next with all that old bullshit that you got on your mind, all right? Please believe it. Ain't nobody having that stupid ass shit, okay? No longer, all right? It's all out of here. Fire and snow working together. Trust me on that. This is a bear chasing that skier. You know, it's like I told everybody that these animals is locked into that same electromagnetism that makes the plant grow, to come from the sun, that power of intelligence. So the sun can tell these animals on this earth to do what they are doing. Just like your Bible told you that those children were mocking the prophet, and the bears came down from the mountain and ate them. Okay, well here it is right here, you know, like I done tried to make perfectly clear They think they're going to keep having privilege on this planet by harassing everyone and making sure that nobody does well but them. And the truth about the matter is, that shit didn't go on without being noticed by the universe. So now, all of this bad shit is happening to them, okay? Wherever they go on the planet, the animals, the trees, the soil, the water, the fire, the air, the tornadoes, every damn thing is out here killing them off the damn planet. And he know he better not fall or anything, or that bear gonna have his ass. And he's way out there as to where no one will be able to help him. And they is so messed up as to where if he did fall and this bear did kill him and eat his ass, because they want to hide this force on the earth, you know, because of their destruction of nature, because they want to hide this force on the earth that has seriously set out to eradicate them off the damn earth. They'll just keep all of this stuff hid. But you can see, like I told them, their attack on nature means that now nature is after them. Plus, by them overmining everything and not having respect for nothing, you know, passing deals from lobbyists who pay them with corporate interests, pay the controllers. Well, you know, we're going to put this pipeline right under the river. Why would you put it under the river? It could leak and everything. Well, yeah, because we kind of fucked up and we're deliberately destroying the earth because we know we're all dying and we want to destroy it so you niggas can't have it. So all of this is going on. And this universal spirit that's super intelligent is just tired of them, pretty much. Somebody left this net right here. See? They just left it. And so somebody came and found it and set free the fish that was in it, which was a good thing. Alright, but someone that was in the city just left it there. Something must have happened to them where they couldn't get back. Alright, whatever the case was, these bears are playing for keep. So, you know, they're going to want to keep doing everything that their money give them the privilege to do, and they deny everybody else that money. You know, we all know what I'm talking about, right? This shit is real out here. This is that Kundalini serpent power energy at work I've been telling you all about. That hidden in animals. It permeates in all things. And it's a system of intelligence. It can make you do what it wants you to do by overriding your brain. If it can do it to humans, it can do it to the animals. And that's why you see this bear chasing this man on these skis, other than going after something that'll be easier to catch from it. This is because it has been instructed by the universe to do this. Okay? The Trinity. 1, 2, 3, plus that loop at the bottom. The female vulva. That the numbers is in front of. You can't see it. But you can see it. But you see the numbers in front of it. That's that hole that be on that unk. See? Do you see? The 40315. Do you see the hole behind there? Pussy. Plus the male phallus. See? The resurrection. The Trinity. Asar Ra I. Okay? Plus the goddess. That's what we're working with. That is precisely what we're working with. It ain't none of this has anything to do with you white people coming out with your Father, Son, and Holy Spirit bullshit. Okay? Look at him. He's the one got that 5-pointed star in his hand. Okay, and now they all want to run around with it, and they thinking they the police, but I'm here with those starships burning them in their police cars to fuck up in Australia as well as in England. Okay, like I told you all they do is lie. I guarantee you that they are all burning the fuck up over there. Okay, guarantee you that. And then they want to sit around here and think that somehow all of this is going to go away and they're going to still have their sinister ass control over everything. And it is not. I am here to play for keeps. That means that I am going to annihilate all you motherfuckers. Okay? That's what it means.
Everything else on earth is animated by sunlight. And generated by sunlight. Now Jesus Christ. That's right. Literally execute people. That's what I do. You can see that when I blew those, blowing up of those nuclear bombs over there in Europe is to let all those other nations over there know, okay, who's next?
And we're burning up London, and we're burning up Holland, and we're gonna burn up all of that shit over there.
As they all sit up on these crests to just be all white all over the damn planet.
You see, I don't care if y'all buy that shit or not. I don't need your motherfucking money. I'm not gonna work my ass off trying to pursue some damn money that has no real value to it. Okay? Fuck him, fuck his money.
Money and shit from you, and it's not.
Cause this is what I got.
That I ask you to give is to support your liberation. I don't need your liberation to go real easy for you. I can just fuck you and everything else up with this star shit. So that's something else you all need to just think about. Okay. See, we put all this stuff in the stuff. See, okay, you see the always around, always watching. This is yourafricanmarket.com. This is my web page that you all can go to and make a purchase.
I don't even care. I haven't even checked that thing. I don't give a fuck. I just really don't. I just want to do my job, and that is to eradicate you motherfuckers up from my mother's planet. I'm glad y'all didn't buy that shit. Okay, yo, man, I don't tell. So, you know, this light right here that you see flying around that they want to call meteors and everything, you know, but you can see all kind of indications that, no, this ain't no meteor. Okay, we all know we done seen these things flying all around in the size house and everything, and then here they is trying to cover everything up as they want to convince the whole world that somebody is a problem other than them, you know. All this shit that's going on now. This is over Canada, saying to the people in Canada, so you all want to start a war with China because that guy sneaking drugs into their country, those deadly ass drugs, as to where now they, if he snuck them in and got away with it once, he'd have did it again, you know. So they like, well, you know what, we gonna kill him for that. I don't blame them. I really don't blame them. Anytime you leave another country and want to sneak some poison like that into someone else's poison, and you done profile them forever to be selling drugs to them. See, I told y'all that's what they do. Okay, then when they're doing that, they want to censor everybody to come out here and want to bring you some God information about what's going on. I was telling y'all about that blue light. Okay, so now this snow done came and everything, and it's snowing, it's snowing, it's snowing in places where it don't supposed to snow. And the universe is saying to you, you know, see, I got a plan. This is what I'm going to do for y'all asses with y'all smart, intelligent asses. You know every damn thing. And you got all your reliable bullshit around you as to where the only reason you're all privileged the way you are is because of how you done fucked everybody else up. So now when this snow thaws out and everything, you know. So when the snow thaws out, you know, we're going to have this type of stuff going on everywhere, all right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all do feel that. So the snow rolls in. And then when the snow rolls in, there's this fire that comes with it and burns up that apartment building, you know. All right, see, that's the green light and everything with the orange light that we all know is starting the fire, rolling in with the snow to let you all know. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to snow you in first, and then I'm going to set everything on fire while you're snowed in, okay? You know, when everything gets to the point where you're not going to be able to move around in this ice and snow every damn where, okay? And all the streets are covered with snow. All right, and everybody done been locked down for the last day or 2 or 3 because it's just constant snow falling all over the whole damn city. So now you got 3, 4, 5 feet of snow everywhere, and you know that electricity wire that I told you is gonna be stuck. That's just why I hate this world, because they done commercialized everything. They always putting their information in your face whenever they want to. And the only thing they want to do is murder everyone. Look at the planet. All these trees that was here all cut down and everything for these buildings. So you know what? We're going to fix this planet, all right? And what we're going to do is we're going to make it snow. And we're going to make that snow get real deep, about 4 or 5 feet. And then we're going to run that electricity through all these houses and burn them up. And that's probably the reason why they shut that grid down in Texas, because they know for a fact that they were seeing indications of that going on. So they already know now what our plan is. See, they already know, but you think they're going to straighten up and act right? No. No. So I believe that's why they shut that grid down. Well, that don't have to necessarily be what the reason was, but they probably made it perfectly clear to them, meaning these people flying these UFOs, okay, and everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's the reason they shut the grid down, but you know what? They know for a fact that we're going to be using this electricity to burn these houses up. And I was watching this as the Spirit was talking to me, and I was trying to figure out what it wanted to say, because it's been saying to me, you know what, I want you to do some more videos, and I just won't. I'm not going to be working that hard, so they could just, you know, censor everything. That's who they are. They don't want, they'll sit there and let all of that bullshit garbage fly when they want to tell you about us raping people and us black people raping people and everything. I tried to make a comment about a docket where they say those kids raped that Asian lady in the park. I was looking for that all over. I can't find no info. They give you shit on their news channels, and then there's nothing in the court system that back it up. So there's some really evil ass people that's censoring everyone that want to come out here and tell the truth about what they're doing. But you know what? We're gonna make this snowfall on all of this shit, especially New York. As you can already see, the snow is falling up there already because they keep wanting to murder people, and then you got your goddamn Supreme Court that always white Supreme Court. Okay, we're gonna let these white motherfuckers get away with everything. So since you guys insist that everything be white, okay, we got you. We're gonna drop all this white ass snow on your ass and see how you like that. And then when everything get good and buried, we're gonna pick the neighborhoods that we decide, and we're gonna burn those motherfuckers up with that fire all over New York. That's what we're gonna do. And if we don't use the fire and the snow together, we just gonna use the fire or just the snow. But I know one thing, all of you bitch ass motherfuckers got to go. Okay? With all your hatred and your deprivation and your lies. Okay? You just want to keep everybody on this planet bickering and fighting with each other. Okay? I read a comment with their computers talking about, yeah, and the Mexicans is with you. You know, their computer work. Now the Asians are supposed to attack the black people, and then some fucking computer ass, yeah, and us Mexicans feel the same way. And it's like, why would the Mexicans want to fight us black people with all of the problems they have with white people right now? See, that's them. They done did it for so long, for so ever. So now this snow just decides, I know what I'm going to do about this shit. I'm going to bury them in first with snow, and then I'm going to start the fires while they're all dug in and can't move around. Okay? And see how they like that. So I was watching this, and this whole thought, it started coming to me. And you know, I'm saying to myself, well, you know, I really get full of anxieties and stress and shit when I have to do all these dumbass videos, you know, and then I'm not getting paid. Nobody appreciates it and everything. Here's what's really good. I saw a bus the other day, and it said Church of the Light. And I'm saying, yeah, they Church of the Light, but they still in there reading from that Holy Bible. Okay? That's what I know. So why would they convert to Church of the Light right quick like that? Well, because they still want to lure people into the churches and get that money, but they ain't gonna do a goddamn thing about trying to make things on the earth change just to where these little children and everything can come up with a better prospect in life than what they got already. You know, having to do all these nasty ass deeds and the efforts going in vain because of them, and sitting up right now having a problem talking about, well, you know, we don't even think that this should, and it's like, wait a minute, what is wrong with, they take all the money from everyone else and hoard it for themselves. So the Prime Minister of Canada, I think Trudeau is his name, I watched him talking about wanting to have all of the white nations come together and do something to China about China wanting to kill that man. Well, how would you guys feel if somebody from China was caught smuggling that much crank into America? And then we all sat around here and decided, yeah, he should be killed, coming over here with that shit to poison our children. And then now all of a sudden here goes China wanting to get connected with everybody else that she can and decide that she wants to come over here and bring war to America because she feel like we're being too hard on someone who wanted to bring all that bullshit over here and poison all our children and get them addicted to it so he can keep on making a profit forever until we all die. So they should kill his ass. The problem is he's white, just like China motherfuckers is white. So when you see this whiteness around the earth, cold as hell just like this snow, then you know why everybody's all fucked up, running around in circles and shit, stupid as hell. Because of them being everywhere, in control of every goddamn thing. So this snow right here knows exactly where to go. And where the snow go, the fires are gonna follow, okay? And you can guarantee that this shit is gonna show so much support for making sure that that bastard city of Rochester, okay, New York, is gonna figure out that, you know what, you guys might sit around here and think that you're supreme enough to do whatever the fuck you want to, and you just gonna forever keep getting away with it. But I tell y'all ass one thing, there's a higher court that's connected to these weathers all around the planet, okay? And that higher court is gonna come and fill your streets up with all this goddamn snow and make it where you can't move. You're gonna be immobilized, and then that's when we're gonna start the fires on you motherfuckers while you're all on lockdown in your dwellings and can't go anywhere. Then that's when we're gonna start the fires with those electric wires. Okay. I just want you to know that that is what the universe. I've been watching these videos and I've been knowing. See right there, this is where I figured it out at. That's where it all made sense. Right there when I saw this. That's when it made sense. Spirit said, that's where we at. That's where we at. We're gonna snow on those bitches and lock them all up in the buildings where they can't move and run. And then when that snow and that ice and that smoke and those busting pipes with the running water and all that shit get their ass, then they're gonna know why they should not have fucked with God's children. Okay? That's when they're gonna know. And the only way you're gonna turn this shit off is that you're gonna give me that $200 billion. Okay? That's the only way you're gonna stop this from happening. And I mean, we're gonna do it to all your cities, especially the cities where those Jews live at. Okay? You need to know that. Especially where they live. So get ready. Because now I know what Spirit wants me to tell you. It's saying, you're going to pay for all of the bullshit you have done on this planet. And we're going to use this snow and this fire and this water all together on your bitch ass. That's what you should know. And you better believe that Texas is going to be a profile state for the shit big time. Them down. And then they Donald Trump shit talking about what a great person he is when we all know he's a fucking loser. So we just sick of them. Everything about them is all leisure and fun all the goddamn time. While us as black people, we gotta sit up and foot the bill for everyone and keep constantly dying and watching the mistreatment of our women and our children. So you know what? All of this leisure shit that you all get, you know what I'm saying? Because of how fucked up you are and you attack every damn thing in nature. So nature is going to likewise attack your ass right back. You all should know that. So we just being honest with you. My animosity is because I should have it, you know. That's just all to it. I should have animosity after everything you've done. You got these skyscrapers running all up into the sky everywhere. You're so selfish and fucked up. Everybody on the earth starving and not doing well. So we just gonna wipe y'all asses the fuck out of here. Good riddance to you motherfuckers, because you deserve it. You know you do. So I don't even care if I don't get that money. You know what would be good? I would just love to destroy everything you bitches put on my mother planet. And I'm just being honest with you. I don't really give a fuck about that money. I don't need that money. What I want to really do is fix this planet and return trees to it and wipe y'all asses the fuck out of here. And you all know why you deserve for that to happen to you. So we're going to make this snow fill up every goddamn where. Then we're going to run the fires behind your ass. See how you like that. I think that's real fitting for you motherfuckers. Okay? As a matter of fact, it is deserving for you guys to go down that type of path. And you all know why too. So get ready, because it won't be long. The snow going to fill up the streets, and then the fires is going to start inside of your dwellings and burn your ass from the inside out. And it's not going to be anything you're going to be able to do. You're not going to be able to run or do any damn thing, because you're going to already be over your knee deep in snow, waist deep in snow. So these cars, trucks, and all that other shit that y'all normally have, when these fires start on the inside of the building, you're not going to be able to hop into your cars and everything and drive away. Okay? Think about that. Just think about that. That's why that green light is making it perfectly honest to you that she's going to burn you up from the inside out and block your ass in the snow. Okay? As she burn you up. That's what the universe wants you all to know. That's what those lights told me to tell your ass. Okay?
The people of Buffalo, New York don't scare easily. President McKinley was assassinated there in 1901 and they moved on. They have loved their Buffalo Bills from the good years through the bad years, and now that they're good again, They have given the world not only Tim Russert, but also Wolf Blitzer. And while Buffalo is a tough town, they may have finally met their match. A relentless snowstorm has dropped nearly 6 feet of snow coming right in off the lake, with upwards of 2 more feet on the way. Daily life has simply come to a halt for many across a big area, and the storm has already cost several lives. It is officially a state of emergency tonight.
So this is what we're going to do. We're going to bury your ass in with the snow and then start the fires. Get ready.
Across a whole region. It's where we begin our coverage tonight with NBC's Lester Holt. Lester, good evening.
Brian, good evening. It's a jaw-dropping amount of snow. People can't get in and out of their neighborhoods. Here in Cheektowaga, 65 inches have fallen. I can touch the top of a street sign here, and mind you, I'm not on top of the snow. I'm about knee-deep in it right now. As you said, it's been deadly. At least 7 deaths attributed to this storm. 132 miles of New York Thruway closed because of all this. The speed at which all this has come down.
132 miles of traffic. Not even moving. People can't move. So the universe been showing me this fire and this snow together for a long time. I just couldn't figure out what the hell it was saying, but it's all coming to make sense now. So all your arrogance and all that narcissistic bullshit of your egoism and everything fucked up and nasty about you, if you're wanting to completely have war on this planet and everything all the time, this is what your ass has won for your bullshit, okay?
Simply caught a lot of people off guard. This powerful storm has paralyzed parts of the Buffalo area, immobilizing entire communities. People trapped in cars, trucks, and their homes. The relentless Arctic air danger.
So, you know, I know this one thing. That $200 billion will really, seriously be a small loss compared to a whole state of your asses getting covered in snow and then burnt up. And that profiled state is New York and Illinois and Pennsylvania, as well as New Jersey, as well as Massachusetts and Delaware. Okay, then you throw some Boston, Maine in there, all of those little small pockets that's gonna get hit up, because we just gonna have to really show you guys that, you know what, you really fucked up for fucking with God's children. Okay, that's word.
For anyone who has to be outside. It started early yesterday as a giant wall of snow, dumping almost 6 feet in some parts. Looking down at the extreme conditions, a whiteout, backyards buried, homes under huge drifts. From the air, you really get a sense of the patchwork. Some areas barely got a dusting. Other neighborhoods appear to be just buried. Astonishing, even by Buffalo standards.
I've never seen anything like this. 36, been involved with some pretty good storms, and this is by far the worst.
100 people stranded on roads. Trucker Mick Brennan was on his way from Massachusetts to Ohio when his semi got stranded in the snow for more than 40 hours.
Speaking of semis, I told you, they were all going to be running with no control over their vehicles and no control over their minds, smashing into each other on those freeways. I told you all that. You don't care. You're just some dumb motherfuckers who don't care. And because you're that goddamn ignorant, you make life really hard for everything else on earth. So this is what the universe has decided to do about dealing with you illiterate, stupid, selfish, dumbass motherfuckers that has fucked this planet up. Okay, this is what it all comes to. This is the end of you. As you want to run your ass around there with your mediocrity and all your bullshit and your camera coverage and every damn thing that don't mean a goddamn thing. I want you to know, as you overlook all this shit, that you and all of you are going to wake up one morning with this snow falling, and it's never going to stop falling, and you're going to know that that fire is coming right behind that shit. Okay, you're going to know how deserving of it your ass is as well. So you can tell your
Help when a fire truck got stuck. Today the National Guard arrived and hundreds of plows were
That governor of New York had the nerve to say that no one man can control the weather and everything. Well, you know what? I want him to get him a real good seat and watch and see how wrong he is. Okay, as he probably already know right now anyway. The problem is you guys have no melanin, and I make you arrogant and dumb as fuck. Okay, you think that you are above nature. That's the reason why you're going to get buried. It has happened over and over and over before with your ass. That's the reason why they call you the goddamn caveman. Okay?
This is an extraordinarily difficult circumstance. We have had a loss of life.
Yeah, that black guy and the many of black guys that you all murdered up there in New York. You're right. There's been a lot of loss of life. Okay. All the people that was there when you all came here and murdered them all and took this soil from them. The same people that the elements all came together and created and gave privilege to be on this earth. You guys come out here with your vampirism and you've been a system of decadence. Your viruses, your cancer viruses. And that green fire is the chemotherapy that's here to fuck you up. So what we're going to do is we're going to isolate you all in one section, meaning states at a time. And as we bury those states in snow, we're going to burn them up as well. And that's going to be the method that we're going to use to wipe y'all asses out. You won't be a problem from this point on much longer. Okay? You should know that.
Let's hope that we don't have any more.
In and around Buffalo, many are snowbound at Holson Football Stadium before the Bills play the Jets on Sunday. $10 an hour and free tickets to the game if they can get.
You know, you guys ain't worth shit. You're going to sit up here with this type of help on this earth and you have a problem with me being non-white, and that's the reason why I'm here, because you have a problem with things being non-white. So we got plenty white for your ass from this point on, okay? Yes, you can see we can fuck Texas up. That means that all summer long we can make it snow wherever we want it to, okay? And you guys right here in Illinois, you had it good because I sat here all this time and protected you from all this shit. And your fat ass sat around here and you didn't give a fuck about nobody but yourself. That's what your white man problem is. You're some selfish motherfuckers, okay? That's what your problems are. That's what the whole fucking problem is your fucking selfish ass greed. And we're really sick of this. You tell all your lies on us black people and make the whole world hate us so you can all get their assistance in wiping us off the planet. I just want to show you that we're aware of your shenanigans, okay?
An alleged rapist tonight. Philadelphia police are hunting.
They're hunting for the rapist. Him. Right away they show you some black man. But you know what? They don't tell you nothing about the victim, and then they tell you she was there with her husband. He went to the bathroom downstairs really conveniently, and she went to the bathroom on the 3rd floor. Oh, really? That's really convenient. And then this guy, out of all the places he can go and rape somebody, he goes in fucking Macy's and rapes someone at Macy's. Okay? And this is how damn dumb you all are, that no one should be smart enough to figure out that these are all lies, so you keep tarnishing us and making the whole world hate us, okay? And then you tell lies about us raping everybody on earth when we know the true rapist is you white motherfuckers that done turned everybody on this earth white, okay? So now this is the bullshit that you allow all of these news stations to project about God's children, the hatred of us black men, because you're knowing our ability to genetically annihilate your ass from the earth because you shouldn't be here, so you are out of place, and nature knows that. Nature knows who need to be fucked up, okay? The elements know who they prefer to be here, who they put here, so they recognize you guys not. That's the reason they're not going to have any compassion for you when these fires come and burn you up, just like you don't care about dropping these bombs all over the planet on innocent people and destroying the neighborhoods. You have been observed to do that, and you have no understanding of the intelligence of the universe that knows your attributes and tendencies better than anyone, because it has to animate you in order for you to do all the nasty shit you've been doing, like this bullshit lie you tell right here.
For a man seen in surveillance video inside of the Macy's department store in Center City and later getting on the Market Frankfurt line. This after a woman was brutally attacked inside of a bath.
So they followed him from Macy's to the train station, and they got this type of camera coverage about everything, but they can't show you him going into that bathroom after that lady. They can't show you him coming out of that bathroom. They can't show you the lady coming out of the bathroom. They can't show you the lady that was raped or her husband. So all of this is nothing but your white man propaganda that you have lied on us all through history to get us fucked up by everybody on the earth. And I'm just here to let you know that the universe knows that, and that's the reason why she's going to bury you in the snow and burn your ass up. We know your whole history of assault on us. We know you destroyed all our temples all over this planet, and the only thing you want to do after you do all that is be homosexuals and warmongers. That's what you killing everybody off the planet for, so you can all be fags and warmongers. That's just a goddamn shame, okay? It really is.
Bathroom at the store. Monday night, Shari is off, and the big story on Action News at 10 is the search for the suspect behind that vicious crime. Philadelphia police say the woman was attacked inside of a stall in the bathroom. Action News reporter...
The woman. No name, no picture, nothing. Just the woman. And this is what you use your news mediocrity. ABC Action News. See, NBC, all of you Jewish-owned motherfucking networks that don't do anything but blast our ass and salvage us all around the planet, constantly around the clock. Okay? You have made this earth be a terror zone for us. We have been nothing but victimized and fucked up. And we can see right now as these weathers are giving you indications of, okay, you better straighten your ass up. You guys have a hard-ass heart, and you hear not the warnings. So it won't be long. You see the snow is falling in New York already. See, it could happen this year that bitch get burnt up. See? It can all happen this year. It can happen in March. It can happen this March.
Christy Leto joins us live outside of the Macy's at 13th and Market Street in Center City with the latest on the investigation tonight. Christy.
That's right, Rick. The 55-year-old victim was shopping here with...
And then they get us to help them do it. All the damn time. The 55-year-old victim, what's her name? Okay? Where's her picture at? See, lying-ass propaganda that you guys have always done through history, and you told the whole world that that's what people do to you Jews, but it's what you motherfuckers do to everyone else. Here's the proof, right here. Here's the proof.
Her husband, she went to use the restroom on the 3rd floor. Police say that the suspect was hiding in a stall. He was armed and preying on the next person to walk in.
Oh, really? Wow. So this is how dumb people are. They want to rape somebody, and where do they go rape them at? In Macy's. You know, you can't go somewhere where it's going to be easier and where you have a better chance of getting away with it. No, see, we got to make the white people be really afraid to even go into Macy's. See, you overdo everything. Just like that picture I showed you with your alleged little children that got brutalized and beat the fuck up, and they standing around with all of their, bandages and everything. You just some phony ass, wicked, deceitful demon motherfuckers is what you are. And then you use us to kill ourselves because you deprive us and give us no other choice to do what the fuck you say. So anybody who want to have anything on earth, they got to go along with your song and dance. That's why I don't want shit except that $200 billion. And then that's going to answer a lot of problems for everyone on the earth. And that's why I'm sure you're not going to give it to me. And that's the reason why I'm headed for the hills. Because when we set it off, we're going to set it off. And you're going to have like just what you got out west with those 11 states all burning at the same time. It's going to be out here, up northeast.
Wearing all black, the suspect nonchalantly walks through the first floor men's section of Macy's towards the exit on Market Street. A second angle shows him approaching the doors moments after the Sunday morning assault inside a 3rd floor women's restroom.
The offender jumped over the stall into her stall and threatened her.
Detectives say the accused rapist was armed with a cooking utensil.
See, when you have bathrooms and stalls and stuff like that, you should have cameras that can show him go into that woman's bathroom and come out of that woman's bathroom. We all know that. They did not show that here. They didn't show anything that would substantiate this. So only thing they did is told a goddamn lie to slander us black people. Okay? That's the only thing that didn't happen here. I've done all kind of research with a lot of these reports that they give out, and there is no court dockets. On half of these, on all the things I researched, I could find no court docket for any of them at all. So you guys are just deliberately trying to make the whole world see us as being who you are. And then you want to claim our history as being God's children and make that be you. And the universe knows that. The universe knows it.
So believed to be skewers. He reportedly dragged the victim out of a stall and into another before the rape. Video shows he had entered the restroom before the victim, preying on the next person who entered.
So there's the camera that shows you the sign to the women's restroom. So why can't they give you some footage of him being around there? Okay? So this is what y'all white asses have been doing to us forever. Sorry ass motherfuckers.
Reason for offender to go inside the bathroom for 20 minutes and wait there without thinking somebody else is going to come in and find them.
The victim's husband still shopping on the first floor. Police say shoppers near the restroom told police they never heard anything.
Because it didn't happen.
No, because restroom is closed, they said.
This shopper didn't want to be identified, but says she had no idea what had happened at the time, only remembering the restroom was sealed off for several hours.
He walked away like it was nothing.
Additional cameras showed the suspect leave the department store before hopping on SEPTA at 13th and Market. Shoppers rattled. They could be.
See, that's the whole thing. They could be next. Make the whole world fear the black man as you motherfuckers. How white men going into China smuggling crank into there. And then when they get caught and the Chinese government decide they're going to kill his ass, you all now want to go to war with them for wanting to be responsible for the well-being of their citizens. Unlike you guys, you want us all to be at each other's throat and constantly warring with each other so your damn white supremacy, your weak-ass genetics can flourish forever so you can just be the blood-drinking vampire nasty motherfuckers that you all are. Okay? You know, at the end of the day, we all know the truth, don't we?
Next.
I gotta watch how I shop, and now I gotta watch myself when I go into a bathroom.
See, get our own people to tarnish us and salvage us. Okay? That is really some low-life bullshit that you motherfuckers do. Just really low-lifed it.
Like disrespectful, and that's so violating.
It's something I worry about a lot too. More security would be a good solution.
Our world is just destroyed. You know, we already know that this is black people that got shot by y'all white asses. Okay, murdering ass dogs. That's all you are. Ain't even no sense in me running this because you know as well as I do what we're looking at right here. We're looking at evil. Okay. And you all know for a fact that all this murdering of us black people and everything is done by those Jews with their corrupt ass police, okay, and their fucking vicious ass lies. And the reason why I know that is because every time I try to post to YouTube my suspicions of you all telling these lies about us being rapists and everything like that, and no collaboration, no dockets and everything, every time I try to put that up on YouTube, YouTube blocks it. They won't let me post it. So I already know that you motherfuckers know what you're doing and you don't want no one else to know it, okay? So I already know that. And the fires know it as well, okay? So it's obvious to us that the Jewish media here in America hides the events of God and God's wrath on this earth from the masses. Now, as you can see, this fire is clearly burning up these apartment complexes as to where there's out of control. And there's no way you can have any justification for these cars that you see burning here. Okay. See, the fires are back here in these buildings, so you have to ask yourself, okay, so why are those cars burning? And why is it such an inferno and everybody is done ran off and everything, but then the news won't tell you about this? See, this is what the problem is. The news won't come out and be honest and say, yeah, you know, we're in Armageddon and this universe sent this guy here with these starships and he's burning up all these cities, and I mean it's happening really fast. He's burning up cars and trucks and every damn thing, and we done really fucked up for the evil shit we've done to these people. You know, that they have these women flying these starships over the planet and they're burning up our communities and everything, and you can see that right here. Look. So New York is next. You all can keep on lying with your bullshit if you want to, but this wrath is real and it's coming to get you. It's coming to get you. And you're going to be seeing your ass up trying to do everything you can to stop the progress of us black people. And that's the reason why the progress of you white people is going to be stopped. Okay? Because you do reap what you sow. And we get ready to stomp y'all asses out right here. All your communities and everything around the planet that you all built off of our suffering. And your police brutality and your slavery of us. And everything that we all know gave you all the advantage that you all have to have all this shit. You know what? It's all coming to an end. Okay? All of it. It's coming to an end. Okay? It's just coming to an end. So like I told you, we got these fires here, and these fires are going to burn up whole communities. And right now, I've already given you all the states that we have in mind. We're making planes fall out of the sky. We're sinking ships. Okay? You name it, it's getting done because of the evil intent of you guys to wipe everyone off the planet with your new world order shit. So all these houses getting destroyed is because we're crippling your infrastructure. See, I know that hurt you over there in Texas. All these houses got to be rebuilt and every damn thing and this and that. And it's never going to stop. It's going to keep on going, you know, forever. I'm just worried. This is going to keep happening forever. And it's not the people who live in these houses that's going to suffer. It's the banks that's going to have to keep repairing them. And everything y'all going to have to do. And the filthy billionaires are going to all be getting sick and die. And everything going to be going straight downhill from this point on as to where this is going to be costing. There will be serious gnashing of teeth because we're going to use that ice and that snow, then that fire, then that water, and then those landslides, and then those crazy white men with guns. And it's just going to be forever. And we're going to pick one state at a time. And the water starts flowing from the chandelier of the room. It's time to write a check for me. Told you that shit, what, 15 years ago, something like that. Well, you know, I'm still at it, and of course y'all still being stubborn as hell, but you know what? We got some shit y'all don't know about. See, like I said, they'll get you standing in these lines. They have your ass standing in these lines in no time at all, see? Because you guys have no type of understanding about being here for the people. All you want to do is make a profit for yourselves. So when these natural desires occur, the people is all left on their own, and then you all off in your billionaire neighborhoods and everything with everything you need provided for. Okay, when these stores go bad like this and everything, that don't bother you. You got pantries and all kind of shit. You know, you got your little distribution centers that bring stuff right to your house. See, I know that. But you know what? That's where your problem come in at. Because I've been sent here with the power to tell you to do something. When your ass don't do it, we get to fuck you up. So I want you to know something. We got our eye on New York right now, right at the center of control, because we're sick of that Republican Democrat shit. And at the end of the day, the only thing that happens is the people get fucked and end up standing in those damn lines, and everything around them just full of decay and bitterness and hopelessness. Okay, we all know that. Okay, that shit's got to come to an end. All right, that's just all to it. So this is going to be the same path that the fire takes. When the fire devastation, like I told you, it's, you know, the snow is the subtle realm of the fires. So as you see, that snow went here and did all that. See, I'm going up here. Okay, this is where I'm going to be at, up here, Washington State. Okay, I'm going to be up there. I'm going to fortify that area where I'm at. All this other stuff that's left right here with all you selfish ass people think that you some serious controllers with all your bullshit that you took control of my planet with. I'm going to see how you like this fire that I'm going to send. Just this, and it's seriously right colored right now. That is the perfect color, because this fire that's going to be doing this damage is going to be the segment fire. And you'll see it will be that bright orange fire. So, you know, I'm going to retire up here because I've had it, okay? I really have. All of this stupid shit that's going on with you guys wanting to just be the dumbass losers that y'all want to be. You know, that's good with me, you know, but this is what I know. You're going to regret it, okay? You're going to regret it. So, you know what? We're going to seriously take our planet back. And the only way the United States is going to get any slack at all from what I got planned, you're going to give me $200 billion, okay? And then that way I don't have to sit around here and worry about a goddamn thing, because this is my planet. I've been proving that to you. We're going to bury Russia in the snow. We're going to bury all that bullshit in Europe under snow. What doesn't get buried will get burned. We're going to fuck you up with snow first, and then come right behind that snow with fire. So what I'm doing is getting my shit together to go back to Washington. I came here and I served you people here in Illinois and let you all know that I am that I am, but you all want to be stupid as hell. And how dumb do you want to be? Dumb enough to end your ass up dead, I'm sure, because that's what's going to happen. All of you guys is going with Rush Limbaugh. He's waiting on all of you rich billionaires and all of you stupid ass politicians. You are all on your way out of here. I guarantee you, if I don't get that $200 billion by April, okay, by the middle of April, if I don't have that money, I'm setting these fires off. Okay, and you can guarantee the fire is, I'm going to have a fire that follow the same path that snow took. Okay, believe that. Okay, meaning that I'm coming right home where you politicians are at. I'm coming right to you guys, all up there in Portland, Maine, Washington, D.C., Pennsylvania, New Jersey, okay? Maine, all that shit up in there where y'all congregate at with your rich, filthy asses. Look at Ted Cruz walking through the airport with bodyguards while everybody else is suffering and starving. Y'all couldn't do a damn thing for these people. So it's going to be a mercy killing for them. They get a chance to incarnate and come back and start over. But you guys are all going to go to hell for what you have done on this planet. You try to disguise your mission as being politicians and everything, but we know who you are because we are universal with our shit. And I'm going up here to Washington. I'm going to fortify my area up here, and then everything else out here, I'm wiping it out. Like I told you all, you're already dead because you let those dumbass Jews who you sit around here right now thinking you're going to get them the power to keep running things. As I'm like, no, because see, I'm getting ready to bury you in that snow. And what don't get buried going to get destroyed by tornadoes. And then after all this stupid ass shit that's going to happen to your dumb ass, you're going to sit around knowing how deserving it was. Because, well, you know, we get privilege to white men, but not black men. And it's like, you know what? I'm taking all your privilege to do that bullshit away from you because I'm going to bury your ass and burn your ass the fuck up. Okay, that's where we at right now. That's all you need to know. Okay, by the middle of April, if I don't have that $200 billion, I'm going to fuck this country up with that snow, that fire, those tornadoes, those sinkholes, you name it. Then everybody else around the planet is going to be the one who kick in because guess what? I fucked them up too. Okay? And I am fucking them up too. You think I don't know how much snow y'all getting up there in Europe? See, this is how dumb you all are. You think I don't know what's going on, but I know. I know exactly because those lights talk to me. And they're saying they want to play hard and stupid as fuck, but don't worry, we're going to fuck them up for ignoring you. All that stupid shit that they got on YouTube and everything. You know, we're not going to give them, we're going to have this video and take them off, censor him. You haven't saw censoring. This is censoring right here, bitch. Okay? This is censoring. So get ready. 200 billion, I mean it. If I don't get it, I'm just going to fuck everything up. That's all to it. Okay? That's all to it.
Shutdown of COVID vaccination sites in Houston as temperatures drop into the single digits in some places. We're also following closely the steady drop in COVID shutdown of COVID vaccination sites in Houston as temperatures drop into the single digits in some places. We're also following closely the steady drop in COVID.
See, what I want to know is why is it that when they want to protest and everything, as you can see, where's the police at? Where's the police? Why ain't they being beat and all that? So where's those militarized police trucks at? Okay, where's all that shit at? Why is it not going on with them? Is what I want to know. And why are all of them dressed? And look how phony their violence is compared to what we see when it's us black people. Now, here goes their phony ass violence. Okay, this is their police brutality. Okay.
Well, the protesters have now been driven to this intersection here. There are hotels here.
You don't.
Tourist area. There's now been some.
Where are those bulletproof shields at? Okay, where's the dogs? Where are those big ass double reinforced armored vehicles at? Okay, why is there no grenades being thrown on them and all that shit? Where's the guy with the bullhorn? You better, you know, get the fuck out of here, we're gonna shoot you. Where is all the rubber bullets and all that shit at? You don't see it, do you? Because they're the ones behind that shit when it happened to everyone else. But when they come out here and they protesting something that's going on in another country that they're not happy about. But just you can see, nothing is happening to them. Look.
Think of a standoff of the protesters were driven back to the end of the street, and the police.
See, all bullshit. All bullshit. All bullshit.
They're still shouting that word, Sabbath, in Yiddish, and the mounted police here have been trying to drive them back. Further down the street here is a main shopping street, lots of cafes, and there are some young women making a protest just wearing their bras. They wanted to make a point about religious conservatism. And the scale and the size of this shows you what an issue this is in Israel. The religious leaders and political leaders of these communities are part of and have been part of the right-wing coalition government. A new government is due to be formed, and some of those leaders...
Phony. We all know that, don't we? So that's the people that gave you Hollywood. Okay, and so they'll come out here with their cameras and set up anything they want to and give you a script. That's the reason why you see so much on America TV and on social media. Them showing black men attacking people from India. Them showing black men attacking Chinese people. So they say the Chinese people has the coronavirus. And then there's a sector of people in America who attacks the Chinese people for spreading the coronavirus. And that sector of people happen to be us black people. Every time they tell you about violence against elderly Asian people, they want to show you some black people pushing them on the ground and all that old shit. And you know, I'm just so sick of all that. It's them, y'all. It's them. They've masterminded it all, and they have all these privileges, as you can see right here. No one is harassing them.
I said that this is an issue.
Okay, but that sunlight is right there with them saying, "Oh, I see you, motherfuckers." Okay.
He's been forced to say
look how stupid this all is.
The status quo of its national.
So they're trying to say that the police is out here harassing them for wanting to have a protest.
It's not enough. They're really unhappy that Eurovision is happening on this day at all.
Okay, this is their version of being harassed by the police. So we know that they're not being harassed by the police, and we know that they're behind the police harassment of other people. And we can see that through all the privileges they have. Okay, we all know that the reason they have all those privileges and the police don't do anything to them is because they own the police. We all know that. It should be obvious. They're not going to keep attacking the world without that same shit they send out coming back to them. That's the universal principle of how things work. Okay? So I want to show you how organized they are with their bullshit and their assistance from the police. So this is supposed to be the Jews clashing with the police, okay? Do you see any batons? I want you to let me know if you see any pepper spray being sprayed. I want you to let me know if you see anyone getting hit with batons. Do you see any police dogs, okay? Any of that stuff going on? Let me know. Is this really someone clashing with the police, or is this some stupid ass Hollywood shit? Look at it, y'all. See, when I tell you they behind that Hollywood shit and all they do is put stuff in your face to misguide you, this is supposed to be them having a clash with the police. Look. Look, y'all. Look at that little Hollywood staging to show to the world that, yeah, you know, sometimes we have to get rough with them. No, they don't. These guys are the reason that this whole world is messed up. Okay? Okay, that you see they're all men, all black, because they want to be black. They want to claim that this system of being originals on earth to be theirs, but they're not original. And look at this dumbass shit right here, y'all. So this is supposed to be the police whooping their ass for protesting. Now, we all know what happened at Ferguson. Okay, they gonna pick him up and throw him into the arms of somebody. You see? See, y'all, they have all this money to do this stupid shit with. And this is what they want to put in the eyes of the American people, to show to the American people that, you know, these guys go through the same stuff we do. They done told their lies that all through history they've been persecuted and done wrong by people. And this is the gentleness that the police have for them. Okay? See, they throw them on the ground and just leave them there. So what was the sense in all that? When we know of these were black people, just like when they stormed that damn Capitol building. So there's some very racist ass organized people. Evil. All white. Look, y'all. There's no one that's not white around them anywhere at all. This is how fucking racist they are. Okay? And then here he is with the horse. See what I'm saying? You see this? Do y'all see how stupid and misplaced this all look? Do you see? It look like a bunch of stupid shit, doesn't it? Because that's what it is. They had to come out here and say to America, well, you know, we do have problems with the police too. Dog, please, look at this stupid shit, y'all. Where's the batons at? Where is the guns? Okay? Do you see any guns anywhere? Let's go to Ferguson. Let's go to Ferguson and look at what happened there at the Black Lives Matter. Okay, now this is them protesting some draft in Israel, okay? Or whatever. But they call this a clashing with the police. Okay? You see how phony they are? They are the ones who's ruined this whole world. You see all of them right there. They don't do anything but work together to make sure that their day of new world order comes, where they be the only people on earth. Oh, by the way, this is them getting sprayed with the water hose. Okay? Just so you all can know. This is the violent treatment that they receive from the police. You know. Okay? Do y'all see how phony all this shit is? Is this a direct indication of their bullshit and their control over the world and their nothing but deceitful ass lies? Okay? They're not being put in police cars, taken anywhere or anything. This was nothing but a big Hollywood. Let's come together and convince the world that these guys are not the ruthless, controlling, demon dog motherfuckers that they really are. See, we arrest them too. Finally, you see them getting put in cars. Okay? But you don't see no violence at all. You do not. Finally, a woman. They do have women. They don't let you see them that much, but they do have them. We got to forever be around these fucking Nazis attacking our children and every damn thing. You know, that's why the universe is like, you know what? Kill all those motherfuckers. That's just what my father told me to do. And you can see why he told me that. So they think forever they're going to just keep doing this nasty ass shit. And that's why the universe sent me here with that fire. And I'm going to use it.
Investigating him for the criminal charges he should be facing.
Right now, calls for justice after cell phone video shows an Osceola County school resource deputy slamming a student
and then the other guy standing around. See, boys, gangsters, right?
Saying that they're depressed and traumatized by what happened this week at Liberty High School.
See, this is what they've been doing to our women forever. You know,
a student to the ground. The family of the girl is speaking out tonight, saying that they're depressed and traumatized by what happened this week at Liberty High School in Osceola County. The case has grabbed national attention and brought a nationally recognized attorney as an Osceola County school resource deputy slamming a student to the ground. The family of the girl is speaking out tonight, saying that they're depressed. County school resource deputy.
They should be investigating him for the criminal charges he should be facing.
Right now, calls for justice after
Okay, so this is the reason why we're going to burn every goddamn thing up. And time after time after time, this just won't stop. You're some ignorant motherfuckers, and you need to get the fuck out of this earth. And my mother sent me here with that fire to let you all know to get... The fire's out here. I need blood. Look at him. Freaking vampires. The red ass devil. Satan himself. Look. Satan him motherfucking self. So this a family worth trillions. They will never stop stealing wealth from the poor via taxes. That's right. That's why I call them vampires. But look what the black woman says. Oh Lord, please don't let it be that damn virus. Let him get well. Look. See? Ignorance. Don't even understand that she should want that motherfucker to die. Okay? Just don't have a clue. I think he's going to die. And who would it hurt? Who would it hurt? He hasn't done a goddamn thing for anybody. His dying would not hurt one person to probably help everyone. They are some wicked ass people. Them and those Jews, they're all vampires. They all are the reason there's so much poverty on this fucking planet. Look at his hands. Didn't we see Donald Trump doing this shit all the time? So we all know why Donald Trump did not, you know, he got acquitted, didn't he? Y'all see how fucked up it all is? See that? You see his hands? Illuminati. You know, I want you all to listen to something really good. This is the question they asked at Donald Trump impeachment. It says, is there evidence Trump knew or should have known his tolerance of anti-Semitic hate speech combined with his own rhetoric could incite the kind of violence we saw on January 6th? Okay, first of all, it wasn't nothing about no damn anti-Semitism, okay? We all know that the problem was that everybody in America was marching and protesting against white policemen killing black people. Tamir Rice, okay? with Asar Ra I, there was the other guy. And then Breonna Taylor, Sandra Bland, okay, Trayvon Martin, Tamir Rice, that little boy they shot for having a gun, a play gun, okay? All right, so along with all of this, there's the problems that we all know that's going on with them recently, abusing a young girl in the school, slamming her head into the ground, knocking her unconscious. So why is it that when they bring him into court to ask him about his overlooking of the abuse of American citizens, remember? He sent the Proud Boys and all of that bullshit they did with the Black Lives Matter. Okay, so people get together and come out and say, you know, y'all need to quit killing black people. Where is the history of the Jews? That's what anti-Semitism means. It means attack against the Jews. They try to tell the whole world that they are Semitic, and they're not. They are not mixed. Semi, S-E-M-I, Tic, T-I-C, meaning black and white. They're not black and white. They're just Europeans, but they forever have been running around the planet telling everyone about their mistreatment by everyone. And we all know that this is a question that they should not be asking him about him having tolerance to put up with anti-Semitic hate speech. Jews will not replace us. Jews will not replace us. When we all know that the real problem is those hateful ass white motherfuckers always wanting to murder with privilege black people. Okay. Qualified immunity against black people. We never see anything happening to those guys who always want to make everything be about someone abusing them. Here it goes right here at this freaking impeachment, talking to him about when they opened their mouth and said themselves the best thing ever happened to them was Donald Trump. Now here they is trying to act like he overlooked them being mistreated. And that's what enticed this riot on January the 6th. This is the shit that we as a nation of people, meaning us melanin-hued God and goddesses, we're so tired of every time we're the one fucked over and treated like shit and deprived and everything we're going through while they sit around here privileged as hell in this country. Then we have to sit here right now and listen to them ask him a question about him overlooking the tolerance of anti-Semitic hate speech when we have been hanged since he became president. Okay, we have been ran over by vehicles while we try to protest. We have been put through so much shit with them killing people. I can't breathe all damn day. So what in the hell are they doing asking this question about him overlooking some violence and hate speech against them Jews? Why is this even in the picture? Is what I want to ask. How are you going to overlook everything that went on behind the Black Lives Matter and them coming out here and all of this violence and everything that has went on in this country for the last 3 years behind them killing us black people? But the question they ask at this impeachment is there evidence that Trump knew or should have known his tolerance of anti-Semitic hate speech? Wow. 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 That's just why that tornado just went through Fultondale and raised some hell. Like to point out to everybody, you know what, y'all better get y'all shit together because we're not having it. But here they go right here. At this impeachment, instead of them getting to the point about why did you sit around here and openly suggest to the whole world that they go out and attack black people? That's what he did. He said that the Mexican people was all immigrants that was drug dealers and rapists and all that old shit. And all of this violence that has gone on in this country with them taking the Mexican children at the border and every damn thing like that. Here is the question that they want to give us. Something about some damn Jews and anti-Semitic hate speech when we know that everybody in this country has been protesting them attacking black and brown people, meaning the Jews themselves, with their police goons and their control over all of the judicial systems on this planet. So, you know, we here with those tornadoes and those fires, and those hurricanes, and everything that we here with, because we're sick of all this bullshit right here. We're just sick of it. That's just all to it. Just fucking sick of it all.
Sir, look, we just want to talk to you. All right?
I'm on the way home.
A teen spent a night in jail, but claims he didn't do anything wrong.
How did they protect me? How did they protect me? By taking me to jail, giving me a record?
According to WFAA, Rodney Reese says he was just trying to get home from work at Walmart, and quickly. The 18-year-old was making the trek in the snow with no coat when police tried to stop him in Plano, Texas.
Sir, look, we just want to talk to you. All right?
I'm on the way home. I'm straight.
Okay. Okay, but you're walking in the middle of the road.
What a crime. Ice and snow every goddamn way.
Police say they were performing a
And he's
welfare
walking
check
in the
after
middle of the road.
someone
Yeah,
called
because
with
he's trying to
concerns
walk out
after
of the
seeing
snow.
a black male walking in the frigid cold with only a t-shirt and appearing to be stumbling around.
Probably because of the snow.
Just give you a ride.
I do this every night, literally. Straight.
Okay,
So
Reese
you
was
guys
just
are
a few
racists.
blocks from
That's all you
home
do.
and wanted to keep
You're evil
going.
and you're
The
wicked.
encounter was caught on body cam.
We're doing an investigation.
I don't care. I'm going home.
You were officially detained.
No.
Yes, you are.
Stop. Please get off. Y'all not, no.
See, he's scared. Y'all not gonna kill me. I know that's what he wanted to say because that's what happened to Sandra Bland when y'all took her in your jail. Okay?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to touch.
Yeah, you didn't stop. Put your hands behind your back
See, you
now.
guys are some real nasty, Nazi ass
You're not free to
motherfuckers.
go.
And I'm letting you know, we're gonna
The
burn
next
your
thing you
asses
do
up.
is going to be get a charge right now. Because you're pushing on us.
I'm not
And all you
pushing.
white people are gonna burn up because you
Reese
don't
was
stand
arrested
up to
for
those
being a
Jews.
pedestrian in the roadway and spent a night in jail. The Plano police chief reportedly said the charges against Reese were dropped
After
because
he
the
spent the
reason
night
he
in
was
jail.
arrested wasn't consistent with why officers were called.
No, he was arrested because they was out and they ain't have a goddamn thing to do, and he come walking by, so they profiled him and fucked with him. Okay? That's just what happened. We all know that. Alright? Put him in prison for no reason at all. Took his freedom from him and locked him up in jail, and then dropped the charges. And of course, nothing's gonna happen because you guys murder people, and then the Supreme Court find out that, boy, they didn't do nothing wrong. Really? They shot a man in the back 7 times while he was... Right, there was no reason for them to shoot that man 7 times in his back. Everything on camera and everything. And then, you know, the Supreme Court we got to open down niggas. But, you know, we have a universal Supreme Source that's been watching all the time. Okay? And it's got that fire and that snow and these sinkholes and every damn thing else that you all are too dumb to realize has been fucking y'all up constantly. And you just can't stop. Stupid. That's what's wrong with you. You're stupid.
He also says he stands by his officers for checking on Reese. The mayor's statement, we respect and trust our police officers and at the same time expect the highest level of professionalism. This incident highlights an opportunity for us and the entire community to realize we all can do better in strengthening the relationship between police and the African American community.
You know, you guys enslaved us and fucked us over and stole our land from us. So you know what? You should be able to understand us not wanting to be around you motherfuckers, okay? You should be able to understand that. So, you know, you people in New York being
First at 11, 7 police officers in Rochester, New York suspended without pay tonight.
And it comes 5 months after the arrest of a black man who later died.
Chill out, man. Don't move, all right, man?
Yes,
Just don't
sir.
move.
Yes, sir.
Newly released video shows Daniel Prude being handcuffed and then pinned to the ground. Prude stopped breathing and died 7 days later. The Rochester mayor announced the suspensions today.
He lost his life because of the actions of our police officers.
The medical examiner ruled Prude's death a homicide caused by being deprived of oxygen while restrained. CBS 46's Brittany Miller breaks down the controversial footage.
On a snowy March morning, Rochester police officers reportedly respond to a mental health call. Body camera video shows them walking towards Daniel Prude as he stands in the street naked. Officers tell him to get on the ground.
Chill out, man. Don't move, all right, man? Just don't move.
Really
Prude
evil.
quickly
You're some
puts his
fucked up
hands
people.
behind
You're
his
not
back
even people.
and is
You're
handcuffed.
demons.
At one point, he starts shouting.
Give me your gun,
I need. Give me your gun, I need.
Next, you see an officer put a spit hood over his head. With the hood still on, an officer seemingly presses Prude's face into the ground.
Trying to kill me. And Jesus gun on me. Mama,
Strangling him. You can hear him strangling him right now.
Stops breathing.
He says he has corona, but he also, I don't know. Couldn't tell you anything. You good, man?
Prude was taken to the hospital and put on life support. He died a week after that incident. The medical examiner ruled his death a homicide caused by complications of asphyxia in the setting of physical restraint, excited delirium, and acute
So this is what the coroner told them. The coroner told them that those police strangled him to death, and that's why he died. Even though he remained on life support system for those 7 days, they did that just to cover up the fact that he was already in a bad circumstance by the time they got him to the hospital. The coroner made it perfectly clear that these policemen killed this man, and then they still got acquitted by the Supreme Court. Okay? So now we have a court that's higher than your court that I'm trying to tell you about is getting ready to really fuck you guys up in New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Massachusetts, and Delaware, and possibly Maine, Illinois. Okay? That's what you need to know. Says so right there. Homicide. It says it right there. It's the cause of death. Homicide. Right there. He said the police murdered this man. It's what that coroner told them. Okay?
CP intoxication.
Cold-blooded calculated murder. Why was the restraint made the way that it was, with his head buried down into the ground?
Because
someone
they're
on his
evil
back.
demons.
Questions raised by former DeKalb County Public Safety Director, Dr. Cedric Alexander.
What was he doing that we could not see in that video?
Dr. Alexander was Rochester's police chief in the early 2000s and served as the city's deputy mayor in 2017. He says the video is disturbing, but limited.
We got to see more and we got to investigate more into this case. Because this is a tragic death and it's very troubling to me as it is millions of Americans.
That's the problem with us. He won't come out and tell it like it was because he wants you white people to give him money. But I'm going to tell you like this. I don't want your fucking money, this $200 billion that the universe is telling you you're going to pay it so we can fix this earth that you fucked up, or you're all going to be burnt the fuck up there in New York. Okay? $200 billion by May the 1st, 2021. That's it and that's all. Okay, so look at her. Okay, a black woman that's telling this story about some black man raping in Macy's that we all know is a bunch of bullshit, but I want you to watch this Illuminati shit. Okay, watch. And she's a news reporter, so I'm going to show you how I see you motherfuckers. Watch your hands. Our world is just destroyed. You know, we already know that get our own people to tarnish us and savage us. Okay? That is really some low-life bullshit that you motherfuckers do. It's just really low-life. Watch your hands.
Disrespectful, and that's so very weird. It's something I worry about a lot too.
Watch your hands.
Security would be a good solution.
Our world is just destroyed.
And that's so very weird. It's something I worry about.
Watch your hands.
More security would be a good solution.
See that? See, we getting you global. Global. Okay, it's happening global. So that force that I'm sure you all know when I tell you about the Kundalini Serpent Power Energy, it took control of this ship because this guy, having the credentials to be the captain of the ship, he know this is a place he shouldn't even be with this ship, which means that something has gone awful wrong, and we all know what it is that those UFOs can control anything they want and make it do what they want it to do, and you all know that, so you're dying because of your ass being ignorant. It's not gonna hurt me at all, okay? It's not. So, you know, this is gonna intensify, you know, that $200 billion that I'm telling you about. I'm serious about it.
This is no Hollywood production. It It is what residents of this ancient city have long feared would happen.
Okay.
9 stories high, 65,000 tons.
We're going to be using all this shit
2,500
on this
passengers
earth to raise
out
hell.
of control.
Okay? We all know that this shouldn't be happening
The
at
MSC
all.
Opera plows
Why is it happening?
Venice's quayside.
Because God. I'm so sure that your planes and everything,
Danger
all,
therein.
that you all know what's going on. Okay?
Others are
With all
filming
of this
from up
going
on the deck,
the explosions
wondering
and
why
everything.
people on the dockside are not running.
You know, like on Christmas Day, that explosion in Memphis, Tennessee. Okay, where you tell the world that somebody brought an RV and left it parked there with an announcement, leave the area, leave the area. But then they wanted to save the people in the area from getting blowed up. But then they put explosives on the things that'll blow up miles of shit. See, your stuff just don't add up. Why would I put an explosive device, place an explosive device somewhere that is designed to do serious damage like that, and then have concern for the immediate people and warn them all about it? Along with that, if that call went on for the fire department and the police to come and investigate that RV, why did the news reporters not go there and give us all of that information before the explosion? Because that explosion occurred on Christmas morning as a birthday present to me, to let me know, don't worry, we're doing just what we told you we're going to do. You know, and it's going to get worse. We're going to really blow their asses the fuck up for all the nasty shit and deprivation that they're doing to you on your planet. So you know what? Merry Christmas. This is your encouragement. This is an indicator of what we have planned for them. And of course, they're going to lie and play it down because that's all they can do it. But you know that when you tell them that I'm going to bury them in the snow and burn their ass the fuck up, you know I'm going to do it. And that's the reason why you know you can't hesitate to tell them that. Okay? Otherwise, that shit gonna be on you. So you go do what I told you to do, and I did that. Okay? And all this shit right here is indicators of the power that we have to just take control of all your shit, drop your planes on you, and you name it. It's been done. It's already been done. And you guys is hiding it from the world. That's how fucked up you are. See the X in there?
The tugboats, which are used to guide cruise ships in, were, despite trying, unable to stop it. So it cut a wedge between the dockside and a smaller moored river cruiser, which thankfully remained upright.
Let's go, please, this way.
It was clearly a frightening moment for everyone involved.
So it is what. So you know, all up in Portland, Maine, New York, New England, you know, all the area up there is the same type of arrangement as right here in Norway. We done went through this serious deprivation of the people on Earth and your disrespect of the Earth. And you don't see the system of knowledge and capability that the Earth has because of you having a lack of intelligence that you can ascertain if you have more melanin. But since you don't have any melanin, it makes you synthetic to this world, so you don't have knowledge of this Earth being a living, thinking, cunning, functioning entity of real life. You see the Earth as being dead and one big dumbass rock, which means that the Earth is going to prove to you just how dumb you really are and how unlimited she is. When I tell you that she is on a mission to wipe your ass out of here, I want you to know that all your structures in the downtown areas and everything all over this planet, this Earth is going to open her pussy up and swallow all your shit up. You need to know that, okay? I've been warning you for a long time, and you have not one time ceased to be the destructive principle of chaos that you are. Not once did you put the brakes on anything. So the Earth is just giving us all these little indications and demonstrations of what's in your schedule. This is what you have scheduled for you. Okay? All up there around that eastern seaboard, you're going to see this shit sliding into the ocean. That's what I tell you. You watch what I tell you. All of your shit is going to slide into the ocean. Okay? All of it. Just those facts that you know. You want to try to act like they got no power? Yeah. Oh yeah, they have power. They're what you look at night when you look into the dark sky. So the blackness has sent those lights here to deal with you. And they sent me here to tell you that just know that. So get ready. And see, this is how dumb you are because the weather is constantly killing you.
The death toll from the California mudslides is rising as search and rescue crews race against time to find survivors in the rubble. Hundreds of emergency responders are searching for victims right now, breaking through roofs and sifting through mud. There are 17 confirmed dead and another 17 that remain.
Okay, 17 people dead and another 17 missing, which we know is a higher count than that. Okay, and which is like sad. Yes, it's sad, but why is this happening? It's the question. It's happening because you guys came here and you just didn't have no respect for no one. You stole everything from everyone and killed everyone, made slaves out of everyone, sold everyone drugs, locked everyone up in prison. All the nasty, shiesty ass shit that you have done and you continue to do. The universe wants you to know that this shit is going to get worse. It is going to worsen. Okay? The universe wants you to know that. You all see this happening to you and you have no shut-off valve or control in your minds at all. You just want to keep on your path to make sure that you secure everything for yourselves, and everyone else have no right to be on this earth. And the earth feels the same way about you now, behind you being that way. Okay, behind you coming out here with that type of fucked up understanding of privilege that you have, the universe says no. What you are is a selfish, murdering thief. And behind that, you have no more stay on this planet. We are completely going to remove all the sustainment for you, just like you have done to everyone else. And we're going to use the elements to see to it that it is done thoroughly. These elements are not afraid of your bullets. They're not afraid of being locked up in your jail. They're not afraid to be thrown out of your houses. They're not afraid of you killing them. These elements are seriously sick of you and want your ass out of here. Sent me here to tell you that. Okay? Sent me here to make that perfectly clear to you. Alright? That's exactly what they want you to know. That it is not ever going to stop. You're so damn dumb. You keep killing us, and the universe is killing your ass en masse all over the damn planet behind that. And you just been doing it so long that you're just illiterate and dumb as fuck. And you have to get the fuck out of here. Okay? I can't say that any other way. Okay? There's no other way to tell you that. But being honest with you, something that you ain't capable of. That's the reason why the universe has always vibrated on truth, because the people that live outside the truth never ever gets the proper abiding sustainment. Never, ever, with any of your nasty ass intentions, find abiding fruition. You should know that it's all going to dissolution. All of it. Every bit of it. And it's good riddance. Super good riddance. See, look, here it goes again. The same thing in Turkey. Istanbul, Turkey. The same thing with this snow and this fire indicator. See, look, spirit talking to you. See, just like I told you, it sent me here to translate this stuff. Let me tell you what that narrative is right there. This is what it's saying. It's saying, we're going to fill you up with snow and make it impossible for you to move around, and then we're going to set those fires to your ass from the inside out. Okay, that's what it's saying. All over the planet. We're going to wipe your asses out for coming out here fucking with this melanin, okay? This spiritual energy of the universe that you all decided that you wanted to come out here and attack, okay? Alright? You feel that? It's on the cracking. We're going to control everything, the land, the air, and the sea. As you can see, we have already been doing, okay? But you guys are stubborn, which means that we're going to have to get more severe on your ass, which means we're going to bury you in the snow. Okay? And then the fires. While you are immobilized. Okay? That's what those lights want me to let you all know. It's going down. Okay? That's what they got planned. And we have precision with our shit, because every place that plane could have fell, it fell right into a big truck. As we see the big trucks, like I told you all, crashing into shit all on the freeway. So you can see that there's a spiritual intelligence that's here to kill your ass off this planet. Okay? We all know that now, don't we? Yes, we do. these fires and everything everywhere, burning up people all over the planet, and you all gonna sit on your fascist ass. Everything gotta be albino shit. We're gonna burn your asses the fuck off this planet, and it's doing it right now. And it's just like you see Texas freeze, and of all the places, show you who we are. See, we can do the same thing anywhere, especially to New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. Freeze all y'all asses at the same time and leave you like that for 3 months. See how you like that shit. Okay? Like I said, I'm going to set these tornadoes and these volcanoes off. Okay, so you can already see that this lava is rolling into town, okay? Already. Over in Italy. The volcano Etna is going off. So you know it's going to come from underground right in that city. That's the way we get down. They're going to be sitting here watching the lava coming down the mountain.
Nuvola enorme che c'è
praticamente sopra la città. Because like I told you, we got that Kundalini certain part of energy, you know, and you guys came out here and attacked the children of the universe. And you've been waiting and being patient to try to give you a chance to do something smart, but you guys just don't have it in you. So, you know, it's obvious to them that that lava is coming to that city to destroy it. You know. I mean, you do know, right? You know what I'm saying. You know. It's as if the earth is cunning and thinking and calculating and with precision, huh? I mean, don't it seem like that to you? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Somebody's really pissed off. You know what I'm saying? You ready? Look at this shit and think about how menacing it must be, especially after all of my years of warning you all that eventually this fire was going to get you for all the wicked, nasty shit you've been doing all over the planet. See, this is all because of that stupid ass white supremacy shit.
Ed ecco cosa sta succedendo proprio in diretta.
Okay? This is what you motherfuckers are. You're Nazis. And you're on your world genocide. So when I tell you that I'm angry and I won't mind burning your ass up, I want you to understand that I am aware of who you are and what the fuck you guys are doing. Okay? You're violating all of the conducts of being civilized people. Crimes against humanity. Okay, and I know that. You Jews is who you are. Nasty ass Ibiru demons that want to kill all the black people off the planet. So you took our advantage that the universe has given us away from us. And now you want to sit around and deny. And murder. So our scaly, reptilian ass, Neanderthal asses had a whole earth left to ourselves. Well, I'm here to burn you guys up. So you have one option. You're going to get that $200 billion or you're going to get your ass burnt up. That's all to it. And we know about all this. Everything he's done, all the people that's dead, and all of his neglect, and all of his bullshit about, well, you know, we don't have no health coverage for people. And we're going to set up a circumstance as to where we'll suck money out of people and make them, have the middleman make thousands of dollars a year. Money that should be otherwise theirs, you know, with them having complications with their teeth and everything. But, you know, we're fascist ass white people, so we're going to just set it up that way. So the universe has watched and observed that we know. So it's going to be guys like Rush Limbaugh and all you other fascist ass billionaires are going to be with him real soon if that money don't show up. I'm warning you. You're not going to be on this earth left to be able to spend that money. Now, I gave my phone number and every damn thing that I could, and you all just like, well, he's not important. We're going to overlook him. Well, you know what? I'm going to go to Washington, and I'm going to overlook you guys' presence on the earth, and I'm going to clean this earth like you're not even here, meaning that I'm going to do what's necessary to wipe the virus out, and that means that I'm wiping every damn thing out and starting over fresh. That's what it means. It's that damn filthy, and your dumb presence on earth, you greedy, stupid-ass white man that don't even have no true right to be here. You want to deny people, and then I'm here saying to you, this is my planet. And you know, you build all these buildings and every damn thing here all over it, and you been pimping the shit out of people, and now your dumb ass think you got a real option to overlook me. Well, you know what? I brought that fire because I expected you to be that goddamn ignorant, okay? Because I had watched you before I came here, and I know what I'm dealing with. I know you're all dumbass devils, okay? So you will be treated accordingly to your behaviors, all right? And this right here is the most disturbing part of your existence of this planet of all. With your Jesus shit and your superheroes save the world Avengers. Make sure that none of this grimy ass bullshit that you all are all about be on the earth, and you are the main ones in the biggest ass gear to make sure that everyone's lives be fucked up and everyone live in poverty forever. Well, you know what? The universe has sent me here to let you all know that this fire is playing for keeps, okay? And all this bullshit, lies, and all this theatrics, and the control of people's minds, and every fucking nasty thing that you all have done. You see, we will bury your ass in that ice and that snow if you don't straighten your ass the fuck up, okay? Now that's where we're at, all right? This bullshit got to get off this earth, okay? It just does. You guys are sinister demons, not no goddamn world Avengers and heroes, okay? This is what you motherfuckers are. You're Nazis. And you're on your world genocide. So when I tell you that I'm angry and I won't mind burning your ass up, I want you to understand that I am aware of who you are and what the fuck you guys are doing. Okay? You're violating all of the conducts of being civilized people. Crimes against humanity. Okay, and I know that. You Jews is who you are. Nasty ass Iberu demons that want to kill all the black people off the planet. So you took our advantage that the universe has given us away from us. And now you want to sit around and deny, and murder. So our scaly, reptilian ass, Neanderthal asses had a whole earth left to ourselves. Well, I'm here to burn you guys up. So you have one option. You're going to get that $200 billion or you're going to get your ass burnt up. That's all to it. Which brings me to this commercial, as you can see. Okay. So you got all the money in the world to fund this movement of this homosexual desire of those Jews to make sure that everybody on the earth just be, messed up and destroyed. These are some evil, nasty, universal offenses, okay? So that along with your corruption and your depriving everyone on the earth of their rights, okay?
It's promise. I knew then, and I know now, when it comes to justice, there is no easy way to get it.
The whole idea of them having so much power, they merge our coming out here to combat your terrorism of us, your inequality, your murdering us, stopping us from having housing, no school budget for us, all the bad food tampered with and processed with all your chemicals and everything in it. All of a sudden, that gets merged with this. Then we could look at Bill Gates and Melinda Gates, and then we could look at everything else that's going on this planet with them and their homosexual tendencies and their violence and every damn thing that's going on. And this is a big smack in the face. And then we as a nation of people, because we're underfunded and don't have any money for anything, they put this right in there with us and just push it through because of our lack of intelligence to understand what an insult this is to us, what an attack it is to us as a nation of God's children. The universal God and goddesses of this universe should never ever be merging the perpetuation of homosexuality and all that LGBTQ stuff that they are after. That's what they want. And then they merge that with our movement to stop police brutality and all that stuff like that. Okay?
And you have to do.
So in the 60s, we had the same thing going on where we were out here combating their assault on us, and they're thinking that they have a right to just be the nasty, wicked ass, selfish people that you all know you have been. So I've been came here universally to point all this stuff out to you guys. And you see that ice and that snow, just like those lights told me to tell you, they all agitated the way they were. And I know what that meant. It meant that snow was gonna come. Well, they've been talking to me and they saying, you know what, all this stupid shit they got going on where they forever, right in the face of the universe, is gonna just keep that little nasty shit up. They don't care, huh? Then they got those people on the earth that's so money hungry and so greedy for power with those stupid ass temporal jobs that they all have and those positions of authority that they have as to where they're going to overlook the universal messenger that came here, the person who has the right and the ability to burn up all these cities and has been doing it. And they're so goddamn dumb. The anxiety I get from having to deal with your stagnant ass stupidity is just what makes me be so angry all the time. And that's the reason why I'm just turning it over to the elements. The elements said they're going to give you that $200 billion so you all can make the move that you need to do to fix all your problems in your lives that they destroyed. If they don't do that, we're just going to wipe their asses out. All those buildings, those cars, everything. We're going to bury them in the snow, make them all freeze. Everything that you see we're capable of doing is precisely what's going to happen. Because look at this dumbass shit right here. when all the problems we have, they got the nerve to mix this shit with our wanting our independence from them. You know, the fact that we want housing, we want everything for our children that you all want to have for your children when you pull your New World Order bullshit off, okay? So I'm here with the fires. And I'm quick to tell you and let you know that, you know what? I'm just really frustrated and full of anxiety all the time behind these type of shenanigans right here. So, you know, it is what it is, okay? You will be receiving those fires.
All the time.
Without community, there's no liberation.
We are all one.
Without community funding, there's no community. And without community, there is no freedom. Okay? We don't have community. We have what you call, where you all powders all in. You know, from your takeover of our lives and our systems of our life force being controlled by you with all your prison industries and every damn thing that you have done. You know damn well that you deserve to have your ass burnt up. Okay? So don't be thinking that it won't happen, because it will.
And if we don't know it, we will learn it the hard way.
Hope is a song in a weary throat. Let America be America, where equality is in the air we breathe.
I'm still fighting the good fight.
The challenge is...
So that's what that money is for. You know, you can't be responsible enough to know that you owe for all the crimes and everything that you've done, and your insistence on continuing with your nasty ass shit is the reason why I'm being so considerate to let you know what, as soon as I pull out of here, because you didn't pay attention to anything or listen to a goddamn thing right away, you're going to see these weathers come and whoop your ass down there in Washington, D.C.
In the moment. The time is always now.
See, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's what happened to our world. Now, this is a do-it-yourself van build. That's what this topic is. Do-it-yourself van build. So why is that in there? What in the fuck does this have to do with people building their own van? Okay, see, this is why this earth is being destroyed by those tornadoes, and why those cars and shit is crashing on those freeways, killing people, and the fires are going to burn up New York. Okay, and all of the sinkholes are swallowing people up because we've been misguided by them. This is all they want to keep in our face. They've got so much money to make sure they misguide the world because they want to kill everyone. And they know by making women fuck women and men fuck men, that cuts the population down. So they're in a big gear about doing all that. As you see, the earth kill their dumbasses off the planet while they're still trying to perpetuate this stupid ass shit. You know, so I'm just letting you all know why New York is going to be destroyed. Okay? That's all I'm doing. So when you look at everything from a perspective of science, you can see, you can see that the universe, being black, came out and gave us these women right here. Okay, so beautiful even without hair. You see? And look at them titties. Okay, real stuff. And then of course, that ass that they possess, alright? So you get these faggot ass white men who come out here and they want to be women. Okay, so what they hate more than anything is that God created this. Okay, that's what they hate more than anything is this. So now all of a sudden this don't matter. All those temples of Africa and Asia and all over the planet where this earth started off black, they all demonstrated the importance of this blackness, meaning the melanin, and the importance of the woman that birthed everyone on the earth. So these guys come out here with their bullshit creation story about some white man or some woman being born, you know, and then the woman giving somebody an apple and all that stupid shit that they came and told the whole world. Made the woman, you understand me, come from some man that God put to sleep and took the rib from, okay? Behind all their lies and every damn thing that they did to perpetuate their whiteness and everything, this is what this woman right here turned into, okay? This is what she became. These little skinny ass white girls with fake plastic ass titties in a whole world full of hatred for this. And then the support on the earth going to this. So this right here be coming up dead and all damn garbage cans and shit, living in shelters, doing crack and all that old shit like that. Deliberately by design, because those Jews want this on the earth. So now they up in China and everything, being killed and everything too by those Jews. You know, they done became this now and he's up there killing them too. Okay? Alright? Gave all the support to this. Okay? Everyone on the earth, every movie you watch, every damn thing you see, this is what they're pushing in everybody's face. Flat ass white girls with fake ass big fake plastic titties, and not plastic. It's all in the goddamn oceans and everything too. So he created a template so he could commercialize the planet. He had to destroy what's natural, the trees and the fruits and every damn thing like that. He destroyed. Then he gave you his synthetics. Okay. Eradicated a melanin and the hatred on the earth now. Where everything you see on TV is suggesting to the whole world to hate black people. Because he wants everybody to come out looking like this. So the universe started off with all us being like this in sync with the sunlight. When that dirty bastard showed up on the earth, he needed to mine everything. The earth, the people, and everything. So what he did is he made being a woman and being black undesired, according to him. And then he came out with all his guns and his system of deprivation and everything. And now the whole world is deprived of their melanin, deprived of all the beauty of being thick. And all the properties that the universe gave us are all gone now. And the whole world wants to be skinny ass white girls with plastic ass titties. Okay? Alright? So, you know, as much as you don't want to deal with the truth is the truth. He is a destructive principle to nature, and nature is here burning his ass up. And I told you all, those trucks on that highway and everything that's going on, I told you all it was going to happen, and it's because of his violence against the mother goddess on this earth. The mother goddess is who's killing his fucking ass, burying that bitch in the snow right now for his crimes against humanity, against these black women and their children. Okay, because her husband is her child first. The macrocosm vagina of this universe is who birthed all the people on this earth. And then he has to come out and have the nerves to come out here and tell us all about some goddamn Father God, white man on a cloud, angry at everyone. You know, everybody on the earth should be, you know, something that he scorns, because I didn't want y'all to be here anyway if it wasn't for the woman eating the apple and then giving it to Adam. You know, perfect ass white man, and this dumb woman came out here and messed everything up. So now God is angry at everyone. Some white man by himself on the cloud, looking at the earth with anger, waiting on his son Jesus to show up so they could have sex with each other. Okay, so Jesus coming by himself, is he bringing his daughter or his mother or his sister? No. He's returning to heaven to sit on the right-hand side of the Father. But what about everybody else? Well, y'all get to go to heaven. Stupid shit. And the only thing that you get from all that foolishness is this turning into this. And the whole world of people who think that's an improvement because of that damn Christian Bible telling that dumbass shit. That stupid shit to everybody. And so this is the reason why the fires are burning everything on this earth up. Because the earth is just, it's full of a virus. This virus right here. And I'm not saying that to be mean or nasty to anyone. But what I'm saying to you is that the universe started us off with this. He came out of here with his craftiness and his evil intentions. And everybody ended up becoming this. Dying and everything all over the planet because the sun is killing you off and everything. And then in order for him to stay alive as this degenerate white albino motherfucker, he got to constantly combat the original manifestation of nature. And the destruction of this make you end up with this. And there's no way you're going to tell me that this is not more desirable than this. There's no way you're going to tell me that. Because when it's up to the universe to make that evaluation and to make the final determination about what's going to happen, I guarantee you these fires and these tornadoes and that ass is crashing up in those big pileups on that highway that's going to increase. I guarantee you that this will prevail. Per universe. So all of his money and every damn thing he got on this earth is nothing but his system of deprivation and privileging. That makes sure that these women right here will remain on their knees sucking his dick. And doing whatever he say to them just so they can live on the earth. Okay? That's why we're going to burn them out in Washington, D.C. They better get that $200 billion real quick because they're getting burnt out behind what they've done to these black women. We know they're at the cause. We know they're at the cause of it. And there's nothing they can do to stop these starships from burning their ass up. They want to sit around here and play games all goddamn day like it's a damn joke and they don't know what time it is. But you know what? We're going to burn up New York, their headquarters. And we're going to see how they're going to try to act. Now, they watched those 11 western states burn up 2 times. They watched everything going on around the planet, all these houses sinking and rushing, every goddamn thing. And then they're going to just sit around like, well, you know, it's no big deal because, you know, we control all the women because we make them turn from this into this. We got men, fucking men. We got everybody in the church worshiping Jesus. We got all the control of everything. That's what we'll fund money into this. And make sure that these be the stars all over the damn planet, you know. Taylor Swift, okay. All the skinny ass white girls, okay. And then if it's not skinny ass white, it's Bruce Willis, okay. All right, everything perpetuated around having to be white, meaning this have to die. So now they out killing everybody on that murder spree, okay. Killing this more than anything, but killing everybody all the same. But you know what? I got something that they need to know. You know all those buildings they're going to be sleeping in that I've proven to everybody I could just make them motherfuckers crumble. That's just what I'm going to do. And when they crumble, it's going to be the whole downtown district crumbling simultaneously in different cities. And I'm going to tell you the states that need to worry. New York, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, New Jersey, and Delaware, right off the top. And the last but not least is Illinois. You all need to worry. Because I came here and I showed you what I'm capable of doing. And because I have this color and you despise it so much and you want to see it as not being shit, that's the reason why you guys are in the shit that you're in. And all this shit that I've done so far to show you the power I have in my connection with nature. And you all just want to look at it like, well, that ain't nothing because see, we on this. Well, this is getting wiped the fuck out of here. And this, that was first, just like that Bible told your ass, will be first again. And not first again. It will be originally returned to be the original. And everybody on the earth that look like this will return to respecting this. Because like I tell you, that fire is very inspirational. It's so degrading, you know, to show this about a woman. Okay, this is all they're going to do, you know. That's all. This is who they want these women to be all the time. Whores. That's what they depict them as. With the little short-ass dress on with your ass hanging all out, you know. Not even what the universe made them to be. It is so many different more aspects of their greatness than this. But leave it up to him and this is all you're going to see about them. That's all. You leave it up to that motherfucker, and he'll give you a father god minus the mother goddess. And then when he give her some show, only thing he gonna show is the sexual exploitation of her. That's it. See, this is what I mean. This is precisely what I mean. Okay? This is why our world disrespect women and we're also lost. And when it comes to the mother goddess and everything, no, this is what we have in our minds about women. Nothing but their pussies. Which is important because that's where we all come from. But you ain't got to exploit it like that. What in the hell does her daily life have to do with her exposing herself like this? Nothing at all. That's their tricks that they've done to us forever. Hustler books, all of those pornography books with women in there doing nothing but, you know, all penthouse hustle. They done made a killing off of this. Off of doing this. Okay? They made a killing off of it. But when it comes to them telling you her heavenly reign as a mother goddess, you won't get that from them. They won't tell you about that. You motherfuckers know what you have been doing, which means that we recognize you in the universe as a serious threat to the principle of existence all throughout the universe, okay? And you all know why. You know exactly why, okay? So the eradication and the destruction of you motherfuckers will be in the defense of all of mankind and all of nature, and we know that. Okay, you some sick, twisted motherfuckers. Okay, you can't be human. You can't be. We all know that. We all know that came here with the ability to do the things we're able to do, that you motherfuckers need to be destroyed. We all know that. Okay, we know exactly what you have done. All your mediocrity and all the bullshit that goes along with all of your control device and your torture and all the nasty shit that you do throughout the universe is the reason why you have universal authority here right now. letting your ass know we're going to burn New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, all those places where we know you all live at in abundance. We're going to find those places and do what need to be done. Okay? You need to know that. You never should have fucked with these goddesses. Okay? All those black shadows you see moving around the earth are going to kill you motherfuckers for the crimes you've committed against these goddesses. You need to know that. You destroyed all those temples I built. You disregarded all of the warnings on all those tombs that you entered and stole all the gold and everything. And then you reduced all of my children, meaning these, when you made them all white. Okay? You made them all white. So you know I have Proper Right University to let you know to get ready, because if you don't do what you're told, you already got problems already anyway. But we're only going to be nice and give you a grace period, knowing that you're not going to abide by it any damn way. So we've already locked and loaded to wipe your ass the fuck out. Okay? Already. You're such a nasty ass person. You know you're lying to these people. All of these things you see going around the earth that we know you're aware that we're here. You just don't care. So you keep lying to the masses and shit, not telling them that, you know, we've been wrong, we need to straighten. So you're just a dog, and we know that. So we don't really care about trying to preserve anything about your ass anyway. You should know that. We really don't. Because of your crimes you committed against our children. We just have orders to follow. And our orders tell us that I made it first, bitch. If you don't pay to break that money, that $200 billion off, we get to fuck you up. And that's just what we're going to do. We're going to literally make all those buildings that all y'all rich ass live in, they stretch all the way into the sky. They're just going to crumble on you one night while you sleep. Yeah, I mean you motherfuckers. With your coronavirus bullshit. That's who I mean. With his $180 billion. Okay? And then you motherfuckers sitting around here depriving the whole world and letting yourselves be that rich. Okay? Well, you know what? We know about that. That's the reason why I want $200 billion. Okay? And it's people like this that's going to feel that wrath. Okay? That I'm talking about coming. All those neighborhoods where you guys live at with that nasty ass lifestyle you all have, that's where those sinkholes here in America is coming. Right there. Okay? That's where the crumbling buildings are coming. That's where the fires and the tornadoes and everything are coming. We're not going to overlook your neighborhoods. Your neighborhoods are the ones that we're going to profile. You should know that. This is seriously filthy right here. Okay? This is the reason why our earth is destroyed. They want everyone dead so they can have this oddity on the earth. Okay? This is why. And then, as I told you, they put all type of publication and glamorization about this all over the earth when they know for a fact this is something that should not be in the mainstream vision of people on the earth. This stuff is destructive as hell. And you're not going to make me believe that this right here, okay, is that. There's no way. Okay? There is no way. Everything is totally different. Okay? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm wrong. But I really believe that somewhere he was attached to... It's just a real oddity. I don't believe this and that is the same thing. It's close. Yeah, it's close. But I don't understand it because it do have a real close resemblance. But something happened. Okay? Something happened. Unless this was that... tranny already at this age right here, which is what was possible, then that explains why that right now they have funding to send to other countries to make sure that small children that want to have this type of sex operation has funding for it. But us here in the ghetto and everything, we can't even get schools. But they had a budget, and that last what they call stimulus should just be survival packages, where they get all that money and do what the fuck they want with it and make the future people coming in this country have to be responsible for paying for it. And they only give it to what they want to give it to. That's why this shit is flourishing on the earth. Meaning that if this and this is the same thing, that at that young age had already had that butchering done. This fraud is what it is. It's a fraud. It's non-productive. So it has to be destructive. It doesn't regenerate, so it has to be destroyed. It has to destroy. If it doesn't regenerate, then I mean, if it's not the solution, it's dissolution. If it doesn't bring things together, what it does is cause dissension, and that's just what they do. Okay? These two men, even though they want to disguise this man as being a woman, it's still homosexuality. And this is what's running this country. And that's why everything gets fucked up. Because it doesn't bring people together. It creates social distancing. And then they got their vaccine that they want to sell to everyone, that they want to keep apart from each other. So you won't reproduce. And now they want to be privileged to shoot his vaccination in everybody's arm. He's not a goddamn doctor or a microbiologist or anything like that, which means both of them, for perpetuating their ideology around the earth, are criminals. Because they've been all in Africa and all over the planet fascinating people, and neither one of them is doctors. So that's a major crime of mass murder that we know these people are going to be held accountable for. Okay, even if this white system of control on the planet overlooks all of that devilish ass shenanigans, we in those starships that has the final say on all this shit, we know who the problem is on this earth. Okay, those motherfuckers got 180-some billion dollars with all this poverty on earth, and they're the ones that's perpetuating the slaughter of non-white people, and they're the ones that's destructive to the natural template of reproduction on this earth as well. And we know that. Okay, and I'm not afraid to tell you guys that you're in a bunch of shit for what you have done. So you guys come here and kill all of God's children so you can have these privileges on earth. Doing this in front of these small children. Okay? Look at them in front of these small children. When I'm in the military, and look at them. No shame. They want this to be all in everybody's face, all on the planet. Okay? This ain't right. It's just not right. That's all to it. This destroys the template of peace right here. That's why so much war. They want everybody dead so they can be doing this shit and be white and teaching all the little children on the earth that there's nothing wrong with this LGBTQ shit that stops regeneration of the earth. Okay? Makes you want to be murdering everybody that's not like you and stuck in the same shit that you in. This is how they virus from those Jews spread all over the damn planet. This is why the fires are here. Okay? The weather is just as cold-blooded and frozen as you guys' consciousness is. The weather is going to give to you the same thing you've been given to it. Yeah. I'm serious. 200 billion by this date, May the 1st, so you can know. Up until then, you're going to be getting your little encouragement to let you know these indicators of these fires and all these buildings all around this damn country, all this crashing and every damn thing that's going on, okay? All these white men, you think they're just going to be out here killing all the black people. No, we're going to have them killing white people as well. Meaning desirables that want to see that shit happen to everybody else, right? Up close and personal with you. Just like you send it out to the world, it's coming right back to get your ass. $200 billion. This is my motherfucking planet. You bitches put all your shit on this planet with all your nasty, filthy ass shit you done. I know about it. I come in with these starships to fix this planet. I'm going to wipe you motherfuckers out first. Right up there in Washington, D.C., you should know I am not playing with you guys. With those sinkholes and everything that you know is obvious that I had to use on your ass, it's coming real soon. 200 billion before this day. Right here. That's what you need to know in Washington, D.C. This is your day right here. If I don't have that money by this day right here, things going to go real ugly for you motherfuckers. Okay? Okay? So you can know. We already know what you guys are up to. The only thing you do when you have a new election is you just keep the same policies going because you're still all controlled by those nasty ass, we know who. Okay, we all know that. All over the planet, we know. Well, you see how bad I'm fucking them up in Russia with those sinkholes. We got to bring those sinkholes that you see destroying all those rich houses in Russia. We bringing that shit right to that damn capital. Okay, so you can know. I'm not going to be sitting up here afraid to tell you what the universe wants you to know. What the universe wants you to know is that you have been recognized as universal criminals. And the whole eradication of you guys off this planet is what the universe has sanctioned to happen. Okay? That's just all to it. You need to know that. We already know that. You're not going to give me that $200 billion because you know I'm going to use that money to fix this planet, see? And your refusal to do that is what's going to constitute the right to destroy all of that shit you got there in Sauga District, New York. Okay? And we made it perfectly capable all this time to you all that we can do that. So your hesitation from this point on to do what God tells you, what the universe tells you to do, okay, means that we're going to do to you just what you have done to everyone else. And we're well aware of that, what you have been up to. So that's it. All this work I put in and all you did was sabotage everything. So you know what? Likewise, I'm sure. See, what I've been saying to everybody forever is that these starships take control of these vehicles. You can see their brake lights are on, but they're still moving. See? So that means something has overridden their control. They got their foot on the brakes, but their cars won't stop. You see the brake lights on? You see? All those vehicles that keep smashing, they got their brakes on. See? They're pressing their brakes, but their vehicles are not stopping. Some of them are, but a lot of them are not. You see all those brake lights? Look at the truck. Look at the brake lights. Okay, them stopped, but those other ones, they did not. But watch, there's going to be somebody still crashing into the back of them. Watch what I tell you. So they pick those things randomly and make that happen, okay? So they can talk about ice and everything they want to, but this road ain't got no damn ice on it, okay? What's going on here is just what I told you. That force and prime creator can override these controls on all of these things, and these pilots that you see going on are going to intensify. It's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. It's going to make you be afraid to take your ass out during those highways. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. So spirit is all, both visible and invisible. And here's another pile up right here. Okay, different than the one the other day. This one was a couple of years back.
Yeah, shut up, and I want you to listen to me very carefully. I'm at the 95-yard line, Interstate 94. Eastbound side is completely shut down. We've got multiple tractor trailers out here in the ditch wrecked. We've got diesel fuel leaking out of several tanks. You need to get a hazmat team out here. You need to get some heavy-duty wreckers out here with rotators.
That is just one of the several 911 calls that came in Friday after that massive pileup on I-94. Close to 200 cars were involved. One person died. 22 were hospitalized. New tonight at 11, 24-hour News 8's Heather Walker takes us through some of those calls and has an update now on the crash investigation.
And they lie so much. There was 200 cars. Some of those cars mangled and smashed, look like they had been put in the damn compactor at the junkyard, okay? Or the shredder. And then they, because they don't want the people to understand that they can't do anything about this force on the earth that's killing them off behind all of the wicked shit they've been doing forever, they lie. One person died in a 200 car pileup. Okay?
Brian, we received almost 40 minutes of 911 calls. In every one of them, you can hear panic.
Ma'am, I need you to stay calm for me, okay? You're not hurt, and that's all we care about, okay? Everything else can be replaced in this world except for you guys.
Listening to the 911 recordings, you hear dispatchers trying to calm caller.
We have a semi-truck driver inside the vehicle that is been hurt extremely bad.
After caller.
That big accident that just happened on 130. Yeah. One of the semi-trucks just caught on fire.
The calls stream in one after another.
So you're in that big pile up? Yeah. Good enough. I got people coming your way.
Cars piled up on both sides of the highway near Galesburg and Battle Creek. 193 vehicles, 76 of them were semis. One hauling hazardous material, the other carrying fireworks.
So we have to figure out how many cars are inside that.
Tonight, state police are still trying to figure out the exact cause. They took us into their investigation room.
We're starting that investigation.
See, they had to give you a reason for that truck burning. It was carrying fireworks, just like all the explosions all around the planet. All our firework factories, okay? No, it's not. It's those starships letting you all know you better listen because we're going to burn this shit up. I'm warning you.
At the beginning of each chain of vehicles, and we're working through each subsequent crash.
24-hour News 8 uncovered that a van was at the very front of the chain reaction crash in the eastbound lanes. The owner told us he slowed for the bad weather and then was hit by a semi-truck, causing the pileup to begin.
The scene is like a war zone.
The investigation has already taken hundreds of man-hours due to the sheer number of vehicles involved. The process of reconstructing the crash is expected to take days.
We're just now getting back towards the fire area.
Until the investigation is complete, we won't know whether anyone will face charges. MSP is asking you, if you were involved or witnessed the wreck, to send photos and videos. We have info on where to send them at woodtv.com.
You can just hear the tension in those calls.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Because they know that that shouldn't be happening. Okay, and everybody out there knowing that, why are these people deliberately running their cars into this pileup? It's because, like I told you guys, one night when I was on that mountain in Hawaii, something took control of my car. It made it go off the mountain and levitate. Then it came back on the mountain and went faster backwards than I have ever driven anything forward that fast. I have never driven anything forward that fast. That car went backwards super damn fast like a rocket. And then it kept flipping over and rolling over and bumping over, and every damn thing could imagine it happened. And the car did not get one damn scratch or a dent. And then all of the stuff that was in the car with me, my maps and my books and everything, were still in the same position that they were in before that car started flipping and every damn thing. So I know this power that we're working with. And that's the reason why I know your money is not worth shit. Really, to tell you the truth, it's not, okay? Because all the money on earth could not buy me a connection with this spiritual force that I have. This connection comes from me being that I am. And it has nothing to do with your money and your racketeering and all your bullshit that we all know you have here on this earth, okay? And that's it, and that's all. See, January 2015. So it is 2021 right now. And it's happening again. And it's been happening a lot. Big time. And I told you all why. You all know why that's happening now, okay? This one. Another one. In Albertville, Minnesota. Or Maine, whatever. I don't know which one that is. Could be Maine. But my point is, it's happening a lot. Okay? See? And they're not even talking about it. Because they want to stay in charge of everything. So they know this force is here to deal with this. And the force is letting them know, we'll kill all your asses off this planet. Wipe these cars, these highways, and everything out. They don't care. They are willing to die so they can keep their privilege on Earth. Okay, Marriott Hotel. So the force of nature that made my car flip over and over and over and over on that mountain. I can see it here right now. Like it instructed me to tell you guys that it'll be out here on this road making these people run into the pileups. You know, it's literally committing suicide because your nationality of people is all over the planet murdering everybody for that white supremacy shit. And the universe is just here saying, no, you know, that's some selfish, greedy ass shit. And these corporations and everybody cleaning up off of this evil shit they got all over the earth. So we got this weather out here working with us, as well as the mind controllers that's flying these starships. You know, the people in Texas, they know about this right now because they done froze their ass off, okay? You know, they saying, how in the hell did this weather come in here with this type of precision and freeze us all up like this, you know, just knowing what to do, exactly, just this super intelligent that just knew what to do, okay? All those people died and froze, plus those fires that burnt up all those apartments, you know, and saying to all those rich people over there who got burnt out, you know, y'all sitting around here wanting to come out here with this Donald Trump shit, you know, red state, blue state, all that dumbass shit. So the weather is like, well, you know what, we're not having that anymore, okay, because we got a different plan about what we're going to do with this planet, and we're not going to sit around here watching no organization send young children out to murder adults, and then the young children just get patted on the back and, come on, we'll go to the bar and drink. Okay, so the weather is here dropping these trees all on people's houses and everything again, you know, making water pipes burst. Cunning and conniving is the word, you know, she able to set up the perfect circumstances, you know, recipe for disaster, you know, to say to y'all, you know, we'll wipe y'all asses off this planet because not only will I make you have a problem when you moving up and down the highway, see, I got these sinkholes, okay, and I got these hailstones, all right, I got these fires too, and I got these tornadoes, you understand me, then I got these crazy ass white men with guns, you know. Like the police who played Russian roulette and killed that lady. I told y'all, we make you police shoot each other. See, I told you what they made me do, see? Take over your mind and make you be the truck drivers and the car drivers that's out here. You see the pile up down the road, and what do? Nothing, because that force that made my car flip over on the mountain and every damn thing, it takes control of these vehicles. And you sitting there with your feet on the brake, you can see the brake lights on, but the car is not stopping. See? Because that force has overridden everything that was at your control. Okay? So these people all died in these smash-ups and everything out here on this freeway, and then, of course, your governing body, because they don't want you to know that God is here wiping y'all ass off the planet. They'll have you look at all this shit right here and tell you about one fatality. As you can see, these cars all smashing into that with this truck. Now, how many people you think died right there, including the damn truck driver and the cars and everything that kept on coming after that? Okay, now, you know, these were some serious ass fatalities that they're keeping on the down low, you know. Because why? I'm out here saying to you guys, well, you know, you're in hell. I mean, you are. And what's happening is that me being the gatekeeper and everything, I done gave you all my spiel, and you all decided that, you know, we're not going to listen to that. So we just getting y'all asses on out of here. We just processing you, you know. The worst part is the dollar. Well, you know, you all can give me $1, and that'll help me get things a little bit better for you. Y'all decided you ain't giving you shit, okay? So now you can see the universe is not real happy about that. Then the government, of course, had their serious boost in that. Their understanding that we're going to deliver assistance to the negative growth of Asar Ra. And it's like, you can't do that. See, because I'm way beyond anything that you can control, okay? Because without any of your money and everything, I managed to make these cars out here do exactly what I told you they're going to be doing. Which means when I tell you this same force that control these cars and everything can control you, and we're going to open up the ground and have a fire that waiting on you guys, and you're going to be instructed to just walk your ass there and jump into the fire. And that's just what you guys are going to do, just like you see these truckers just driving their trucks into the pile up, you know. And it's not, if it's not them doing it, it's because that force that I tell you about, it's going to take control of the trucks and overriding all of their controls and just making the trucks do what they want them to do. You know, for the most part, it can do both. So this was the Russian demonstration of it, because the American demonstration is not that thorough. They don't want you to understand that every day out here now, this force is here wiping y'all off this earth. And this happened on more than one freeway. It happened on a lot of different freeways that day simultaneously. So a lot of people died that day. Okay? I mean, for real. And these type of pileups. And not only that, people froze. People burnt up. So the universe is wiping people off the earth, just like I told y'all would happen, because of that goddamn barbarism that you Europeans think that you're going to constantly keep in everybody's face. So it's New York in the scope right now, just like I told you guys, because since you all don't want to play ball and you think you got to be making life for me, we decided, hard for me, we decided that gives sustainment, which is my mother, you know, she's taking it all away from everyone. From now on, you get nothing but disaster until you give me that money. Okay? You need to know that. So yeah, peace and light, may out in hotel. So my name is Asar Ra. I've been telling people for a long time about these fires, you know, and everything else that's been going on with those trucks. Smashing in those pileups, you know, all that stuff that put the frontline workers in those fire department and the police department right in harm's way. You know, this stuff is going to increase. I'm going to be moving away from Chicago in April. Alright, when I leave out of here, it's because all this time I've been there, I've just been having problems trying to get the people that's regulating things around here to see the authenticity of my ass being the one that's behind the force of these fires now. These fires are serious. I'm knowing the police and the fire department seeing these things that's been going on. You all are all aware that there's some force on this earth that's having some strange stuff occur. And these devastations of weather around the planet. Fire being the main one, but you know, with the sinkholes and everything else too to consider, you know, it's like not hard for anybody to just figure out the fact that, well, you know, this stuff that this guy's saying and what we're seeing, it all works together and brings collaboration. Or corroboration is what I said. And it shows a collaborative type of arrangement between the elements as well. It's at work, you know, delivering a message that, yeah, you know, we seriously got nature wanting to speak to us. Now what's going to happen is, when I move out of here, since they didn't want to listen to me and take advantage of what I had to offer, you know, because of that illiteracy, trying to push that white supremacy shit around the world, disguised as Donald Trump. He is an iconic representation of white people wanting to murder everyone off the planet and keep everything to themselves. So that's the reason I'm right here on this earth, because like I've been trying to explain to everybody, they literally murdered everyone, the men and those Jews. I come here from the future using this system of light travel that I utilize. Came from the future way before the occurrence of what they did, to talk to the people, give y'all a chance to wake up and get out of that paradigm and do something to stop them from destroying the earth. Since I've been here talking to you guys, you all are just so damn stagnant and so complacent with that shit that it's obvious to me that no one is going to try to register a move to do anything. Everybody want to remain in their quest to accumulate as much of his money as possible and all that old stupid shit that has no value to it. Which brings me to the understanding that, you know, I've been out here on these streets a long time. I didn't leave Hawaii, living in that penthouse on the beach, to come back here and be selling shit out of a goddamn wagon on the streets of Chicago. So since I know for a fact that I can speak things into manifestation, I'm going to give you the chance as a police and firemen officials to buy these products that I got. You know, I could take them to Washington with me and sell them up there, but because I can see how it could be beneficial to you guys as far as putting a system of protection around you, this fire and all these elements out here that's whooping some ass, ain't no guarantee that they're going to show some favoritism for you guys, but it's better than nothing. I believe that, who knows? What I do know is that they probably not going to do anything to move away from their encouragement and the recommendations of those Jews who ain't going to do a goddamn thing to stop the movement of their New World Order, which means murder everyone off the planet. So the whole idea of them getting afraid and stopping their attack on man, even after these fire devastations and things like that, it's right in their face. They're just incapable of that, which makes me know that when the universe tells me to move out of here and I move away from here, this stuff is going to be really big time here all over this state, with tornadoes, mudslides, fires, rain, snow, you name it, just like every place else has been. And you know, since I've been here for about 5 years, we've been void of or exempt from having those type of devastations, but they don't seem to feel like I've proven my point to them. They don't want to give me no assistance at all, you know. You're just like any other regular Joe around here. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pack my shit up and leave, and I'm going to go somewhere else, like back to the place where I warned them before I left. When I leave here, this shit going to burn up, and that's just what it did. So I'm going to go back up there now and see how they want to act. Plus, I'm going back up there because those lights, that should be obvious to everyone, is very capable of producing weather around this planet. It's instructed me to get the hell out of here, so I have no choice but to do that. So my phone number is 312-632-8774. I just think it'd be a good idea if you talk to all your people on your team, police and fire department, and see if they all want to make a purchase. I got that black soap for $30 a bottle. You know, it'd probably be a good, maybe you'll get some favoritism from this spiritual essence that's around here making all these adverse weather conditions that you see just burnt up this whole block of concrete building. And yeah, it's letting me know that it's going to do the same thing here in Chicago and New York. So it's getting ready to get real ugly, and that's the reason I'm taking my ass way back up there to Washington, because I really don't want to be around here smelling that smoke, and I don't want to be around here dealing with the extreme heat and the anxiety of people this summer that's not going to have a damn thing. And you think I'm going to be walking around here pulling a wagon, selling stuff out of it with all these thirsty ass people walking around here looking for a come up? I don't think so. So all these problems that they created for everyone
the universe knows about it. The universe knows why they're doing it, and we know what they did because, like I told you, we're aware of what they did because I came in from the future. So that's the only way that we can be able to have a future is that I come back here and stop them from what they're doing. The intelligence of the universe will always come up with a solution to any problem to keep the life flow going. But the thing is, that solution has to have an orchestrator that is willing and full of desire to do the facilitating of the task must come from someone that has full desire to be successful. And since I do want to be successful at the preservation of this earth for people that's coming in future times, then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to employ these fighters to wipe that European virus off this earth, and the ignorance that the European virus caused, and all of us black people and everyone on the earth just foolish as hell, is going to unfortunately have to go and meet its demise. So when we do start everything over fresh again, there's not going to be no bullshit, religious dogma, none of that shit. And see, I had already fortified Chicago and made it where it's set up and suited for us to be the people that come out and regulate the new approach of the world. I could have brought my children here and everything, but we got these fascist motherfuckers that got another platform that decided that they didn't need me and this and that. And I'm looking at them like, oh really? Well, see, that goes both ways because, you know, I don't need you guys. So now that I'm pulling out of here and going back, you know, the government going to be looking really dumb when all these tornadoes come through and tear all these goddamn houses up, and all the people that lives in this state is going to know that I was here. And they're going to be looking at him like, okay, so why didn't you do something when he was here? And he can answer them and say, well, because he's a nigger. Okay, we didn't care about all his connection, university and all that old good stuff that he was talking and showing us because we're white and he's a nigger. So that's it. And that's the reason why everybody here gonna burn the fuck up. And you know what? I'm gonna just give you my phone number again. It's 312-632-8774. And if you guys want to get together and set up some stuff as we were, you know what? Maybe we can buy some of this stuff from him and this and that before he leaves. That's up to you. You can do that. Like I say, if you're not interested, then I understand because I don't got attached to people not being really suited around doing something that shows you being responsible in the world, that you could just have clout. Meaning that, boy, you know, I can just sit around there and not do a goddamn thing and still get paid. People ain't got that complacent with the world as to where, you know, once he leaves out of here and everything, all this shit gonna start burning up and there's gonna be some problems and all that. And well, we know, you would deal with that when we get to it. Well, you know, if we would have supported him while he was here, maybe he would have stayed in all that good weather and shit that we was having while he was here. We could have kept having that. Well, you know, he black. And, you know, we just, like he's always told us, we're dumb because we've been raised by those Jews and taught to do and act the way they want us to do and act, which is be dumb. So they can load us all in the concentration camps and kill us all. And since that's what happened, then he came here and explained that to us and gave us the opportunity to change. And he gave us all the opportunity to change, and we did not. So it's like, okay, so what do we expect now? Here's the color spectrum of the fire trucks. They all got green lights on them now, which is really amazing to me. I'm sitting there trying to figure out, wow, that's really weird. But anyway, what I'm saying is this. It's getting ready to get real ugly around here. Please believe it. Okay, so yeah, me out in Hotep. So what we're looking at here is the devastating effect that these starships have when they work in collaboration with nature, because the sun birthed those starships and the sun birthed the trees and all of the things on this earth that people utilize to make these dwellings with and everything. And they are all encompassed inside of a synchronization of authority that can tell things to do what it wanted to do. Like they tell you about God speaking things into existence. Well, their God is not the one that does that. Only thing they do is they come and destroy everything that the Mother Goddess created. So since they destroyed the Mother Goddess creations without a problem, the Mother Goddess is now using her vagina to suck up all of that shit. Okay, and there's not a damn thing they can do about it. You know, their attack on the world, you know, is what we see going on here in America. You don't know that
Russia is running everything in this country with Britain. America is nothing but a corporation. Russia and Britain, as well as Israel, years ago, had an idea to come over here and enslave everyone in America, you know, and make us all become what you call indentured servants. You know, they want to tell us we owe them. You got to pay taxes. You got to this. You got to that. And all of it end up going to Russia or Israel or Britain. So we, the people in America, we are all responsible for what we allow to let happen to us. Okay, you do reap what you sow. So with everything that has happened in history, with, you understand me, these wars and every damn thing that has gone on, you see how violent the earth is? You see? And that's the reason why I don't let them even talk. Because they're going to give you a logical explanation about what's happening other than the fact that, you know, the earth is fucking us up because we just been some totally irresponsible, dishonored ass people. You know, your circumstance on this earth, I can equivalent to a child suckling on his mother and then viciously biting her nipple. That's what you guys did. So eventually the mother gonna push that baby away and say, I'm not suckling him because look at the welts and shit that's on my titties from that motherfucker. That's where you all are right now. But since you are so ignorant that you want to walk around here and feel privileged to worship some dead ass white man on the cross, and you overlook nature, you shoot the animals down, you kill the black people, you disrespect the black woman, okay? Just some stupid, nasty ass people that the earth is killing. And while this is happening, you got those Jews with their mediocrity that won't let you know that things are as bad as they are. But things are pretty damn bad. So I was telling you all about the story that in The Message to the Black Man, the book, where they was talking about the cruelty of the Europeans up in Russia, how all the dead bodies were just laying around on the ground. Look at them. But they're not dead yet. But this type of lifestyle will guarantee that they're going to die. So they have all these houses with boards on them. They killed all the jobs. They tell you about they want to stop the spread of coronavirus, but they leave all these homeless people out here sleeping on the street. They don't have income for that, to do anything about that. But they constantly can afford wars, okay? They constantly send money to Israel every damn year so Israel can have a defense budget to protect herself. But look at all the citizens who they take taxes from and everything. You can't buy anything in this country without paying taxes. You can't do anything in this country without giving money to the government. They have shut everything down. That even when people want to go into the woods to live and everything, they'll go out there and find you and say this is an illegal gathering. The same thing they did in South Africa, that they did to cause all the problems for the black people over there. They're doing here right now in America, okay? So all these shopping carts that you see right here is the shopping carts that used to belong to people like this that has come up missing. So they make you become homeless. Then they ride around in the middle of the night and pick you up. And once they pick you up and take you wherever they're taking you to, you're killed. Okay, it's just that simple. They're committing genocide on everyone on this planet. And we know that. That's the reason why we can't. That's true. We all see the bullshit. You talk that democracy shit and you got all these people sleeping on the ground with all these houses with boards and shit up to them. We all know what time it is. We're not stupid. This is why we're going to burn every damn thing up on this planet and get it fixed by wiping all y'all asses out. This is some stupid ass shit when we, as the people who create substantiation and sustainment for everyone on earth, we're sick of watching that bullshit race, nasty ass system of those fucking demons deprive everyone, and then everyone be so damn stupid and happy. You know, what kind of person wants to sit around and watch this world go the way it is without trying to put an effort out to do something to impede all of that nasty ass bullshit? Only people that's dumb enough to be enjoying it. So at your soul, you're just where you need to be if you don't think there's something you can do to change things, okay? Okay, fiery wreck shuts down interstate, okay? Deadly accident shuts down 75 northbound near whatever. But this is another accident that happened 3 days ago with the fire that I've been telling you all about.
Into some breaking news out of Cobb County. Take a look here. A deadly accident involving more than a dozen vehicles has shut down Interstate 75. This accident happened on I-75 northbound, just north of Barrett Parkway. You can see the flames there, and firefighters hustling to try to get to
And
the
people
vehicle
probably
that's on
burned
fire
up.
there. All northbound lanes of the interstate are shut down.
And
At
people
least
probably
one
burned
tractor
up. So
trailer was involved.
I've been warning y'all,
We're going
these
to keep
tractor trailers
monitoring
are
the
going to be doing
situation,
this.
and we'll bring you updates on when the interstate
So,
reopens
you know,
and
God
when we
sent
learn
to try to
who's
save you all.
inside those vehicles.
That's where we at. See, that's what I'm talking about. Look at it. You can even see two eyes in there. In the face. But look, if you look at that and you know what the hell you're looking at, there's no way you cannot know what that is. Right there. Okay. Look at it. What is it? It's pussy, ain't it? See, that's what I've been telling y'all about Mother Nature. She'll talk to you if you pay attention. If you pay attention, she'll talk to you. That's what you call more frozen coochie right there. Look at it. Frozen vagina. Now that's a serious icicle right there. Oh, y'all saw that video I got where the state trooper was out down the highway pulling over all those cars and everything, and that light burnt his ass up. Have y'all saw that? That video? It's on my old page, Asar Ra I, and then I got Asar Ra, I got Asar Ra I, a whole lot of different pages out there. But anyway, I think you all should go take a look at that if you can. I don't remember the name of it, but this state trooper was out, pulled somebody over, getting ready to harass them and everything, make money for the controlling Republicans, okay, the evil, corrupt people that made it impossible for me to drive this bus around. Put $1,000 worth of ticket on there, and I'm just like, you know what? I don't really want to work that hard any damn way doing this job, and I really didn't want this bus. All of this was some cosmic arrangement of stuff to go on, and because the universe is really smart. See, it's really smart. It's like gonna have all this stuff in your face when you show up in the judgment hall, and it's gonna say, and what you did is, even though you knew that was my son, because you could see everything going around him that demonstrates the universal magic accompanying him, but you sat down, you wanted to deny him and deprive him and try to put him through your corrupt shit. So you know what? It is what it is. So we're gonna just be doing what we need to do with this corruption and think it's gonna be harassing me on my own planet. I just want y'all to know that, okay? I just want you to know that those lights are planned for keeps. They keeping their head from you through the mediocrity and everything, but you know what? It's happening. It's going on. Please believe it. These police came out here, held all these little children on the ground in the hot sun for 2 hours. Look at this guy wrote, echoes of children in cages separated from their parents. The sound of their cries in utter fear and trepidation is so heartbreaking. Mere children forced to lay face down like violent criminals that needed to be subdued. This is not policing, this is terror by a power drunk and contemptuous group of evildoers. Now you know something? You guys overlook the whole history of the bondage of us by the white people of this country. That right there is small potatoes compared to the history of the slavery of us. Okay, where we was literally burnt, hanged, raped, sold, everything that's making that look really small. My point is this. From the gate it's been evil, but at least there's change. I can see change. At least, okay? I mean, for real, I can. We all know what need to be done when you got somebody walking around here producing child to death vaccinations and then openly feeling real cocky to say it at a place where he's been broadcasted. No fear. Just like those Republicans. So we know they all in the same boat with each other. World genocide. So these guys can end up to the earth left to themselves and their homosexuality. You see, his wife is a transvestite. A man that put on some titties and they want to be a woman, and that's the reason why they keep perpetuating that. You see the commercials all the damn time with women with women and men with men, because that's who they are. So they want to kill everybody off the planet so they can have it to themselves, so they won't have any opposition from anyone. That's where they at. And then they end up killing themselves too, because they're just really psychotic and stupid as hell. Okay? Them Jews told them to do that. They tell them every day, go out there and profile some black people and just harass them. See, they do this to make us all constantly be at war with each other. People seeing this so evil, they out there liking it to see this happening to us. You know, after the victimization of us by this whole nation of people, this is still going on. Okay? Like they say, the witnesses out there looking at them saying, are you kidding me? And this is like who they want. That's why Donald Trump, as he played golf. With everything that done went on, and this is what goes on in the world so he can have his privilege to play golf. Some fat-ass white man knocking a little white ball around the green earth, trying to put it in all the black holes he can, so he can make the Semites all over the planet. Okay? Turn black people white. That's what they want to do. So here they is. They got to come out here and make us feel like we're not worth anything. They have to do that. Him and Dr. Falky, same damn thing. Okay? Both of them. Same thing. Evil. And then they want you to sit around here and be afraid to tell the truth that they're trying to genocide everybody on the planet so they can have the planet to themselves. With that homo virus they got. Oh boy, this suit is hot. I hope things cool down today. Air conditioning. Yeah. Just like, you understand me, chilling and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Firefighter was knocked unconscious when an air conditioner fell from a window and struck him in the head while he was battling a Brooklyn blaze on Monday morning.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Understand me? It's getting kind of crazy up there with these fires in New York and all kind of other stuff going on, you know.
The shocking incident took place outside a home in Bensonhurst and sent the smoke eater from ladder 172 to the hospital where he was in serious condition.
That's what time it is. Those lights are up there raising hell. So, you know, all up in Portland, Maine, New York, New England, you know, all the area up there is the same type of arrangement as right here in Norway. We done went through this serious deprivation of the people on Earth and your disrespect of the Earth. And you don't see the system of knowledge and capability that the Earth has because of you having a lack of intelligence that you can ascertain if you have more melanin. But since you don't have any melanin, it makes you synthetic to this world, so you don't have knowledge of this Earth being a living, thinking, kind of functioning entity of real light. You see the Earth as being dead and one big dumbass rock, which means that the Earth is going to prove to you just how dumb you are and how unlimited she is. When I tell you that she is on a mission to wipe your ass out of here, I want you to know that all your structures in the downtown areas and everything all over this planet, this Earth is going to open her pussy up and swallow all your shit up. You need to know that, okay? I've been waiting for a long time to know that one time cease to be the destructive principle of chaos that you are. Not once did you put the brakes on anything. So the Earth is just giving us all these little indications and demonstrations of what's in your schedule. This is what you have scheduled for you. Okay? All up there around that eastern seaboard, we're going to see this shit sliding into the ocean. That's what I tell you. You watch what I tell you. All of your shit is going to slide into the ocean. Okay? All of it. That you know, you want to try to act like they got no power? Yeah. Oh yeah, they have power. They're what you look at night when you look into the dark sky. So the blackness has sent those lights here to deal with you. They sent me here to tell you that. Okay. So just know that. So get ready. And see, this is how dumb you are because the weather is constantly killing you.
The death toll from the California mudslides is rising as search and rescue crews race against time to find survivors in the rubble. Hundreds of emergency responders are searching for victims right now, breaking through roofs and sifting through mud. There are 17 confirmed dead and another 17 that remain.
Okay, 17 people dead and another 17 missing, which we know is a higher count than that. Okay, and which is like sad. Yes, it's sad, but why is this happening is the question. It's happening because you guys came here and you just didn't have no respect for no one. You stole everything from everyone and killed everyone, made slaves out of everyone, sold everyone drugs, locked everyone up in prison. All the nasty, shiesty ass shit that you have done and you continue to do. The universe wants you to know that this shit is going to get worse. It is going to worsen. Okay? The universe wants you to know that. You all see this happening to you and you have no shut off valve or control in your minds at all. You just want to keep on your path to make sure that you secure everything for yourselves, and everyone else have no right to be on this earth. And the earth feels the same way about you now, behind you being that way. Okay, behind you coming out here with that type of fucked up understanding of privilege that you have, the universe says no. What you are is a selfish, murdering thief. And behind that, you have no more stay on this planet. We are completely going to remove all the sustainment for you, just like you have done to everyone else. And we're going to use the elements to see to it that it is done thoroughly. These elements are not afraid of your bullets. They're not afraid of being locked up in your jail. They're not afraid to be thrown out of your houses. They're not afraid of you killing them. These elements are seriously sick of you and want your ass out of here. Sent me here to tell you that. Okay? Sent me here to make that perfectly clear to you. Alright? That's exactly what they want you to know. That it is not ever going to stop. You're so damn dumb. You keep killing us, and the universe is killing your ass en masse all over the damn planet behind that. And you just been doing it so long that you're just illiterate and dumb as fuck, and you have to get the fuck out of here. Okay? I can't say that any other way. Okay? There's no other way to tell you that. That's being honest with you, something that you ain't capable of. That's the reason why the universe has always vibrated on truth, because the people that live outside the truth never ever gets the proper abiding sustainment. Never, ever, with any of your nasty ass intentions, find abiding fruition. You should know that it's all going to dissolution. All of it. Every bit of it. And it's good riddance. Super good riddance. See, look, here it goes again. The same thing in Turkey. Istanbul, Turkey. The same thing with this snow and this fire indicator. See, look. Spirit talking to you. See, just like I told you, it sent me here to translate this stuff. Let me tell you what that narrative is right there. This is what it's saying. It's saying, we're going to fill you up with snow and make it impossible for you to move around, and then we're going to set those fires to your ass from the inside out. Okay, that's what it's saying. All over the planet. We're going to wipe your asses out for coming out here fucking with this melanin, okay? This spiritual energy of the universe that you all decided that you wanted to come out here and attack, okay? Alright? You feel that? It's on the cracking. We're going to control everything, the land, the air, and the sea. As you can see, we have already been doing, okay? But you guys are stubborn, which means that we're going to have to get more severe on your ass, which means we're going to bury you in the snow. Okay? And then the fires. While you are immobilized. Okay? That's what those lights want me to let you all know. It's going down. Okay? That's what they got planned for all of you. That's where it all made sense. Right there when I saw this. That's when it made sense. Spirit said, that's where we at. That's where we at. We're gonna snow on those bitches and lock them all up in the buildings where they can't move and run. And then when that snow and that ice and that smoke and those busting pipes with that running water and all that shit get their ass, then they're gonna know why they should not have fought with God's children. That's when they're going to know. The only way you're going to turn this shit off is that you're going to give me that $200 billion. 312-632-8774 is my phone number. All your cities, especially the cities where those Jews live at. For what they've done to everyone else, they're going to be profiled all over Israel and all that good shit like that. You all need to know that. You just all need to know that, okay? Thus says the Son. tell you.
When a fire truck got stuck, Lieutenant the National Guard arrived and hundreds of clouds were...
The governor of New York had the nerve to say that no one man can control the weather and everything. Well, you know what? I want him to get him a real good seat and watch and see how wrong he is. Okay? We're going to burn all those buildings in New York up just like this one right here. You guys have no knowledge that make you arrogant and dumb stupid as fuck. Okay? You think that you are above nature. That's the reason why you're going to get buried. It has happened over and over and over before with your ass. That's the reason why they call you the goddamn Neanderthals. Okay. Cold-blooded. 33 degrees of frozen mentality. That's why you're getting all this damn snow. Accommodating your demeanors. Okay? As you can see, this is bad step fires are in the wires. I did this about 10 years ago when I was telling you all that the day is going to come that you're going to see these fires all over the planet burning up like never before. And the reason for that is going to be the Kundalini, the electromagnetism of the universe is going to be running up in here on people, burning the ass up and all of their materialism, and plus making them spontaneous combust from the inside out, okay?
Oh, wait, hold on. Let's do one more thing before we go.
So, Pete.
Yeah, this is good right here. And that was a fire that sprayed the water.
I'm trying to warn everybody about this so we all can have a good understanding of where we at. You know what I'm saying? Because this is really important.
I didn't check it first and I should have. As you can see, look at the colors. 3 different colors. When it should
colors you see burning the buildings up.
There's no way that little cable should be given. That's all it should be given is those sparks. There's no way it should be doing all that.
The forehead and everything.
This is some amazing power right there.
You see it?
Don't you agree? You see it then burn those trees? Look at that.
Just like we saw. Just like we see all those houses burning up and the trees not burning.
Alright, look how intense it is. That should be so hot that everything should be on fire.
They tell you that in that Bible, talking about the burning bush that wasn't consuming the plants. And then it's with those Jews in that Bible because they stole it from us black people. Because you can see it going on right now with that fire, but it's not consuming anything, but it's burning right there. So all of this stuff they stole off our temple walls, because you can see the starships are here representing me. I'm here representing them, so they're phonies. And here goes the silhouette of the guy's head and his hairline and everything up in there, and this fire is making it perfectly clear to you that we're going to burn up white men. Look at it.
Let you know that it's a heatless fire. It's heatless. So it's light. It's intensified light. It's sunlight is what it is. Look at it.
And you can see that silhouette of that white man in there, made from nature. That's how crafty nature is. How smart she is. Father God and Mother Goddess use the elements to make that image of that white man there getting burnt up. And the energy coming through the wires is what's burning up those houses.
Oh, that grow back in no time at all.
You can see that man in there. You can see him in there. That nature made image. So this is that Kundalini certain power energy I'm telling you about that you can't put a limitation on. And it's not afraid of your guns or your poverty or your jail or any of that shit. So when you see these starships flying around in my bedroom and then you see that we're in the earth too, you know we're not the ones, okay? I mean, just word. Now, we're not having nobody's shit. Okay, well, I'm just wanting y'all to know that you really got y'all asses in some trouble already. You saw these things flying around in my room with me, didn't you? Am I right or wrong? So here they go in the ethers of space. And these are the things that's going to be making it snow like never before. Burying y'all asses in the snow and then setting houses on fire with that current that runs through those wires. Okay, I just want you all to be well aware of where we are at with this, okay? There's a whole concept of us space deities that I've showed you all about with us having the task, the universal appointed mission of making sure that what is going on this earth does not be showing its ugly face. And if for some reason it does get ugly and get away for a minute, then you know what, that's all you got is a minute, because eventually my ass is going to show up with all of my family and all these starships And we're going to fix this shit on this earth, okay? So you know what, that $2 billion by May the 1st, I don't need it. That's just for us to do it the easy way. You know what I'm saying? That $200 billion is what I said. By May the 1st, that's just for us to do it the easy way. Like I've been telling you forever, we ain't got to do it the easy way. You know, we love to give it up. I've been telling you all that. And you have created a lot of animosity for yourselves with these people that's flying these starships, okay? And they're all black women, and we know what you did to these women on this earth, okay? We all know. You turned them all white, okay? And you raped them all, you sodomized them, and you deprived them, and you keep killing their sons and every goddamn thing. And you know what? We know about all that, okay? We are universal with our shit. That's me. We're inner earth, and we're extraterrestrial, as well as terrestrial, okay? And then we're interterrestrial, okay? So I'm trying to tell you, you just do not want it. And everything that you have done already is serious enough for your ass to get fucked up and blown into smithereens, and you will not stop while you know we're here. You continue with your shit. So it's gonna be really ugly. So you can know we serious about taking our planet back. Okay, we are serious. You all need to know that. We came here prepared to do what we have to do, and we can show you some shit that your little ass brain is not even capable of imagining is a forte of existence around this universe.
Okay, here comes the most potent weapon available to Western civilization, which they use on their ignorant masses constantly. It is something which Arnold points out in the book The Pleiadian Agenda by Barbara Ann Cloud. They use fear. It can be used by the evil controllers to get the masses running helter-skelter. The destruction of the entire planet for the 12-21-12 period at this point in time is greatly desired by many.
They're destroying it deliberately. Because they are the time.
Terrorizing people with fear techniques is a lesson we can all take home with us from these experiences during the past 5 to 10 years. Some of us have been out here teaching about the clandestine side of New World Order for some 30 and 40 years, and then there are others who have been teaching for a much longer period of time.
To wipe it all out.
Knowledge of what is really happening and how to deal with it is the brand new world promised. The Caucasians' information, as distorted as it is, only covers a few thousand years in text and now in stone during the several years of discoveries, most recently. Personally, I, as a conscious black male, have information tracing back to hundreds of millions of years into the arenas the Caucasian mind cannot even perceive.
Calcified pineal gland. No melanin.
However,
not
the technology of theirs against the world's people was to provide Caucasian industry as belonging to the heavens and their white male god, which the Jews sold to the Western world. Michelangelo, although he hated it, was paid and coerced to do the paintings, which became the Sistine Chapel. It looks ridiculous presently against the West's present background of dealing with the Liberation Federation, aliens, as well as the Alpha Draconian reptilians and the Zeta Reticulan Greys. Neanderthal, Rhesus monkey, and Gibbon's monkey Caucasian to what they currently look like in today's world. It is a Zionist Hollywood TV movie fraud which they control. The great city is split into 3.
So here I go in antiquity on the walls of Egypt with all of the starlight magic and everything that I possess about myself, being a true manifestation of that I am, me being the I am that I am. So here goes right here. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. All of it plagiarized from us black people, okay? There goes right there. The God Asar, okay? That you Greeks call Osiris, all right? That's what you're looking at right there. Antiquity, in stone, all over the planet, all right? So we all know who Father God is, no, don't we? And here's my sister Bastet with the green eyes, okay? I can't read that right now, but maybe you can. But I want you to know something. This is who is whooping hell in those starships all around the planet. You know that black starship that you see flying around here? That's SS Bastet, one of them. I have 1 million of them. Just me with my green fleet. That's why her eyes are green. Just me with my green fleet. I have 1 million of those starships, okay? By myself. And there's plenty of us that have, some of us have huge, more fleets than that, but mine is unique because guess why? I have the goddesses that roll with me, okay? That's flying those starships. And you're in a lot of shit, okay? You are in a lot of shit. We came here to find out about why you think you're going to keep victimizing everyone on this damn planet. That's why we're here, okay? Pictures that I've taken on this earth of the sun, putting this display in front of my camera for all the world to see my connection with it, and you all just think you're gonna just keep overlooking that though. You know, that shit don't mean nothing to you. All these videos I put up, you all didn't even care about it, you know. And I'm showing you the sunlight that's burning everything up, giving validation to you all that, okay, goddammit, you better pay attention. See, I told them before I left Washington, one more chance. I'm giving y'all one more chance, like what I'm telling y'all right here in Chicago. I'm giving you one more chance. They didn't listen. They did not listen, okay? So I left there. See, look, if you think I'm lying, you could go back to this Asar Ra I, and you can read it for yourself, okay? You can read all this shit for yourself, okay? You can see it yourself. Long ago, nobody interested. Look, y'all got everything else on y'all, man, like trying to get acquitted for all your murders and shit, okay? And I've been here all this time warning you, and look at the sun, making that eggs for resurrection that you fools carry around now with your rallies and all your bullshit white supremacy talking about it is the flag of the good old boys and all that old shit. When we was writing it in stone for ages because the sunlight that's displaying its proper authority. I've been the one who told us to use that X as a sign of our resurrection and everything. And now here you imposter white people is running around with it talking about some damn Confederate flag when all these temples right here that you motherfuckers destroyed is where you got that X from. And you hid all this shit from the world. You couldn't let them know, the barbarians that you had destroyed God's creation on this earth. And those same starships that built this shit are the ones that's here now and getting ready to destroy all the shit you built after you fucked us over. Even here in the Americas, okay? Even here in the Americas, it was the same damn thing with us writing God's words in stone. And you took your sorry ass around the whole world and murdered everyone, okay? All of this shit we have in history, historical proof of your damn lie, okay? And me here with the starship to point you out about your goddamn plagiarization of everyone and your foolishness and your damn lies about your fucking Adam and Eve. And you put the serpent power energy in there with you, and you know damn well you have nothing to do with that Kundalini magic. It's us black people, and you know that. So you all are nothing but frauds. And here's that same blue light I told you gonna fuck you up right here around all these temples, knowing what you guys did. Knowing what you did. And there goes right there, all this black magic that I've been telling you about that I represent, having this interaction in my camera with me, and me filming it and giving it to the whole world. And then here go me with my statue of antiquity to prove that I have incarnated and came back to this earth. And then you guys think you got some privilege to be sitting up here and gonna just overlook all of this universal warning to your ass, okay? And you being that goddamn stupid is just why we're gonna fuck you up. and wipe your ass completely out of the equation. Okay? I just want you to know that. I just need you to know that. Alright? That's where I'm at. Okay? Because the truth truly hurts, doesn't it? Yeah, I know it does. Especially when you get back and got every goddamn thing you have from being a goddamn liar. Okay? So what you're looking at here is the hetero cow in the manger with the child king right there. You see where my finger is? Look at it. The child king, meaning protected by the mother goddess cow. You see him standing under that mother goddess cow right there? Do you see him right here? That God right there standing under this cow, and you see right here the same cow in the nativity scene that you got with your Jesus Christ now? That cow is hetero. So why did it end up with baby Jesus in the nativity scene? Because you stole it right here from our temple walls. You plagiarized it. Because here's the proof right here. There is the cow, which is hetero, and there is the king god, Asar, protected by his grandmother, hetero, while he's here on the earth. Okay, there it all goes in stone. That you all destroyed those temples and you plagiarized all this shit from us. So you're all imposters. And I'm here to evict you all. I brought this universal spiritual force here with me too, to make sure I do a good ass job. Because you tore up all these goddamn temples. Okay? You tore up all of God's writing. Okay? It's known as your judgment day is here. Okay? I put all this shit up forever. Telling you about the fires and every damn thing that was burning up this country. And all you sorry faggot ass motherfuckers want to sit around with your greed and your ignorance and make sure that everybody perish on the earth. And you know what? That's just what's going to happen. Because I am here. And that will is to destroy whole cities. Okay? Just so you all can know. I've been warning you forever that I was going to fuck you up. And as I warned you, I've been doing it. The same volcanoes that's whacking your ass right now today been whacking your ass for over 20 years, and you just too fucking stupid to know that. And that's what angers me, is your ignorance and you being in control of everything and everybody having to freaking die, okay, because of your presence here. So you have to go, because there's truth and peace and the light. And I am the light, and I will restore truth and peace to this earth. Please believe that shit. Right? So you know what? All your property so you could prosper, okay? All of it. I put it all there. I told the story about what you've been doing, okay? Told it all. And let you know we're all here. All of us starship deities that's here, okay? And then I started telling them about getting out of town, leaving there on my way to Chicago, okay? See? Started telling them in Washington about that. After letting them know
you have sucked the life out of us. Everything on your TV is about you glamorizing yourself. Every doll you sell at Christmas time. And here we go into this Christmas shit. When you see these light ships on the, and I done told you, all that money you get to the Zionists helped them set up World War III. And I'm here to stop World War III. I already know, ain't no sense in me even trying to say a damn thing to y'all or talk to y'all about that, because you're so goddamn stupid. And I have to tell you that because your decisions that you make is going to get you all killed. Now you can sit here and think I'm a big loudmouth talking shit nigga and want your Jesus and Krishna and Buddha and all that if you want to. But I'm going to tell you what you better consider. All that your God is going to come back and judge the world shit. Your God is not here judging the world. Asar Ra I is here with these light ships, with anointment from my father and my mother, with specific 100% classified, cleared responsibility and right possession of this planet.
And I'm gonna fuck y'all up too.
So everybody who done been on this earth with me and had a chance to deal with mine, 52 years of personification. Before I
you're nothing but murdering thieves, and you have to get out of here.
You can't even find your Jesus. No old temples, no nothing about him. But I got temples every damn where. And I have these light ships with me to give corroboration to the non-believers.
And I'm going to use them.
You're going to be pushed off the earth.
And I'm going to use these starships to do it with. Please believe
So we are family, and I know that it's always been there for you to help me, but I never had the responsibility or the luxury of being privileged on my arrival here. I had to
I'm talking to other people
person
on the earth just like me
to prove to the universe that this is what these people create out of us here. So we have proven our case. You know, we have shown without a doubt that working with these people make you go through circumstances of constant abuse, brutality, hard languages, are subjected to get involved with drugs and alcohol addiction, homosexuality, fierce treatment of the women, straight up violation of the women, the denouncement of the woman as something of importance on the earth. Okay, the eradication of knowledge.
It's got a heartbeat. You see that? It's got a heartbeat, doesn't it?
This planet. Okay, all of these things are things that are going to be held in high regard of thought as to what's going to be the outcome of you Caucasian people as well as you black melanated people on this planet who played a big role in the oppression and suppression of yourselves and will continue to do that because you foolishly want the rewards. You want the rewards of having a phony Jesus that you can pray for forgiveness to, as you still have to worry about going to hell. So it's just so much stupid stuff involved with all this that you created a circumstance where no one can do well on the earth because
not even you.
Stupidity has got everybody stuck on stupid. You just got an adhesive of ignorance everywhere on the planet.
And everybody
so
gets
that
into
anyone
eventually.
who has to utilize the planet has to get stuck in that shit somewhere.
Right. Somewhere.
As to me, my life, the person that I am, I have to always prove to the world that this is the circumstances before I can pass judgment.
And I've done that.
And the thing about it is that I've proved without a shadow of a doubt
because you made it real easy.
No hope of you white people ever trying to, or even you semi people, because the way you all have gotten set up, you Mexican men, you are just as aggressive and racist and wanting to dominate and hate black people as those white men are. I guarantee you, if this white man was able to pull off World War III, he'd use you Mexicans to help him kill.
That's why he's concentrating them right now at that border. That's just why right now he's recruiting them right now. Destroyed everything about them, and now he's recruiting them to build an army with them, and we know that. We know exactly what you did because we've done it all through history.
I'm sure that he wanted bad enough he'd get a whole bunch of black men to help his ass.
That's right. He's done that too.
And this is the crafty work he's done forever on this planet.
A fucking
and
devil.
We have always been here observing it. And we have footage of archives that is longer than the freaking equator, completely encompassing the earth.
Twice.
That's how long it goes.
3 times.
Nothing but sheer evil and the enjoyment of it. The torture and
Your
the slaughter
lies,
and
your
the
deprivation.
deprivation of
Everything
women
you
and
do,
children.
you wicked bitch.
The burnings and the hangings. We're talking
Wicked
about
ass devil.
a beast. And so don't dare get mad at me for having to come here. And I told you guys when I got here, I was prosecuting.
So you guys are in trouble. Damn thing they can do. So that's those star shifts going on. And they know it too. And you all know why it's happening. It's because of what you have been doing on this planet to everyone. Okay? I'm sure you all know that. I'm sure you all know that this is the wrath of Asar. Just like he told us he'd be burning our asses up. That's exactly what he's doing. I'm sure you all know that. And this is what's going to happen here in Illinois too. With the tornadoes.
Three houses on fire. That's propane.
And they're going to tell their lies to the media and everything because you want to stay in control of all the people, which means that you're selfish, which means that everybody.
This is Bethel Island, Taylor Road.
You're selfish, deceitful demons. That's who you are. And this fire is seriously relentless. It's perfect to get rid of vampires. Is green.
The propane tank just went. Hey Tony, how's it going? It's hot as hell, so I'm gonna turn this thing off. I'm burning.
You're good, right? Nothing they can do. Nothing that they can do. Look at it. Proof is in their faces. Look at them. They got their ass whooped out there and they know it. And this one is still burning. They like, there's nothing we can do. We can't put out the fire. Look at them. Their little egos are destroyed. See? When they come out here in nature, really get aggressive with them and show them, oh, so you guys want to play rough, huh? Then you see how that little narcissism and everything don't fly now. Because you can't shoot that with bullets. You can't lock it up in prison. You can't deprive it. You see? You see?
I mean, video's where it's at on this.
So when we set them off in those tall buildings and all these houses and everything, after we plow snow up to your ass 6 feet, what you gonna do? The proof is in their faces. Look at them. They got their ass whooped out there and they know it. And this one is still burning. They like, there's nothing we can do. We can't put out the fire. Look at them. Their little egos are destroyed. See? When they come out here in nature, really get aggressive with them and show them, oh, so you guys want to play rough, huh? Then you see how that little narcissism and everything don't fly now. Because you can't shoot that with bullets. You can't lock it up in prison. You can't deprive it. You see? You see?
I mean, video's where it's at on this.
So when we set them off in those tall buildings and all these houses and everything, after we plow snow up to your ass 6 feet, what you gonna do? Nothing but sit around and look dumb as hell. That's all they can do. I'm not upset with firemen. I'm just talking about the whole system. Okay? And y'all being in such support of it that you don't see no need to get involved and say, wait a minute, we can't keep acting like this, or eventually the universe is going to come and get our ass and we're going to be some sitting ducks with nothing that we can do. And you can see it in their faces. Look at them, shame. Look at them. Because they're aware. Everything that guy been telling us about these fires is right in our face right now. Okay? Okay, you get used to this. Look at them. They know they can't do a damn thing. See, it's helpless, isn't it? Just like we all feel with you guys, with your guns and your corruption and every damn thing that you have done on this planet to make sure you wipe us all out so you can have the planet to yourself. And now the planet is making it perfectly clear to you like, no, that day ain't ever gonna come. Okay? It's just not gonna happen. Okay? It's just not gonna happen.
Did you see mine?
So this is, like we told you, all of this sunlight magic is what's burning up those houses. Okay? Alright? My family is here doing it. This was me warning Bruce Willis about this. Remember I told you I was in that movie with him and I was warning him that if you guys don't start tearing off some of this money.
See, it's real simple. And you have a whole lot of Hollywood celebrity friends who should all agree that it's easier for us to make Asar happy and all of us keep our homes, other than all of our asses sit around looking stupid as hell and having to replace all those things, even if we do make an insurance profit, because it's...
See, they're too dumb, though. They're just way too dumb. So this is the sunlight making it perfectly clear to you guys that I will use this weaponry, that blue light I was telling you about, to burn your ass up. And it did it. After I warned Bruce Willis and all y'all forever about this shit, you guys just would not listen. You know, like, this don't mean shit. We don't have to listen to nothing black. We're just killing and all that old shit. Well, you know what? All that killing made your ass bring that shit right back to you. Okay? What goes around comes around. Okay? So think about that. So when I tell you about the Kundalini Serpent Power Energy, this is what I'm talking about right here, okay?
One, see, it's showing you that there is not this complicated system of dichotomization that past any substantiation that these Europeans have given us. You shouldn't see opposition in this earth, or you shouldn't see things that you can objectify or make objects out of. This is a foolish attempt by the European controllers to make us all dichotomize ourselves and overmine the earth and destroy the earth. Now this green light that you see all over the background with the white light merges with it and everything is to show you my claim to you of me being a person connected with the universe and having God powers and being given a specific task by the sunlight to come here and talk this narration to you so you can see what your universe is saying to you, what type of episode of occurrences you're having with nature right now. It's nature reaching out to you to show to you that you are not in opposition to her. You should work in more of a unified, harmonical type of balance to make sure that the destruction that you have already started on the earth can be stopped and turned around. But people are stubborn and they don't want to do that because you have to start with self. You have to stop the cigarette habits that you've had and all the promiscuity and all the drinking problems and all the everything bad that you know yourself is bad. So this is the reason why the prophets that come to the earth have to be ordained by the universe and given special powers. Now the special powers that I've been given is powers to control the elements. Okay, I can speak to the elements and get them to, through meditation and things like that. I can concentrate on certain areas. And then, of course, I can get weather formations to assist me in what I want to happen. I can't pinpoint it to exact areas, but the universe knows the spirituality of man better than I do. And so that way it's able to make the placement arrangements and the placement decisions. It's based on a higher force than me, which is the forces that you see up in the sun that everyone tries to tell you do not exist. But oh yes, they do. You bet your ass they exist. They are there, and they are not just there as bullshit. They are there because they are there. Just like this green light is showing you, it is in the water also. That's what I want to point out to you, okay? See it in the water? Permeating in the water right there, okay?
See it?
So yeah, what it's doing is just showing you that it can go everywhere. It's omnipresent, omnipotent. It's beautiful, look at it. And then someone comes along and designs a foolish knowledge in their head that they can control the earth because of some dumbass book they make.
No, because of their greed.
That they write themselves. But this is what I'm working with. I'm showing you before I use it on you. See, this light can go into your eyes and make your heart stop beating.
Keep trying to tell you all that.
It wants me to let you know that I will be sustained. And I will be sustained well because, see, I have a job to do here. And I've been warning you guys over and over. I'm telling you, you're not dealing with my personification. You're dealing with all of this, all the elements. You do not believe me. I say it so you can understand. You do not want all this up your ass. Please believe it. And the universe is getting really, really upset about all the drag shit.
We're gonna turn him up. Don't just give a fuck out of him. That's just it, and that's just all.
Please believe it. So yeah, this right here is lava in the volcano. I just want you to take a look at it too because it's also available for me to use. I think it's really pretty. It's like watery fire.
The lake of fire.
Imagine that.
The lake of fire is what it is.
Imagine you have a spaceship that's so bomb, you can fly in and out of those fires. Imagine that. Seems to me that the person who got that was rude, huh? What do you think? Now this light that you see in the background and on the ground and everything is the light spectrum that I'm working with, okay? I'm being real nice by pointing all this out to everybody. Because I know a lot of people that's getting really irritated by the drag. Let's get him one more time. So as you can see, it can be pretty powerful, huh? I bet you that's a volcano probably. Isn't it funny how these lights always manage to be around any display of power?
Anywhere we want. Up into any neighborhood we want. We just open the ground up and run this shit up on your ass. Okay? You need to know that. Because that is precisely what we're going to do. Okay? Like I said, there is no space that is not accessible
to destroy whole cities with real soon.
Okay?
Because I need money, see? And I see the games that people around here play. And what's sad for those people is that I believe that that'll be a very good motivator. Then you see a bunch of lava coming at your ass.
See, we past motivating now. Right now we into evacuating and evicting. Okay? That's where we at now. Think about that. These is my hitters that's going to be in this weather, that's going to be whooping y'all ass all over this planet. You should know that. 3 kings.
So you got to get out there, you got to give it everything you got, whether it's your time, your talent, your prayers, or your treasures. Because remember this, you will never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. I'll say it again. You will never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. You can't take it with you. The Egyptians tried it. And all they got was robbed. So the question is, what are you going to do with what you have? I'm not talking about how much you have. Some of you are business majors, some of you are theologians, nurses, sociologists, some of you have money, some of you have patience, some of you have kindness, some of you have love, some of you have the gift of long suffering, whatever it is, whatever your gift is. What are you going to do with what you have?
This is where I'm at with this shit, so everybody can know. Okay, when you want to ask a question, what are you going to do with what you got? If you're talking to me, I'm going to use it, because it's the only thing that can fight those vampires with their blood-sucking asses. That's why I was sent here with the fire, to deal with this problem on this earth. So I tried to get the people to help. You guys didn't want to donate any funding. Okay, so I have to do it myself with what I got to work with. And that means I'm going to burn all this bullshit off this planet. Okay? They want to try to censor me, and you all want to be of no assistance. So you know what? I planned on that. That's why I brought my own shit with me to get the job done. Okay? See? That's what I'm going to use. That green and that blue light to burn every goddamn thing up. Okay? So y'all can know. That's what I'm going to do.
So you got to get out there, you got to give it everything you got, whether it's your time, your talent, your prayers, or your treasures. Because remember this, you will never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. I'll say it again, you will never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. You can't take it with you. The Egyptians tried it. And all they got was robbed. So the question is, what are you going to do with what you have? I'm not talking about how much you have. Some of you are business majors, some of you are theologians, nurses, sociologists, some of you have money, some of you have patience, some of you have kindness, some of you have love, some of you have the gift of long suffering, whatever it is, whatever your gift is. What are you going to do with what you have?
This is where I'm at with this shit, so everybody can know. Okay, when you want to ask a question, what are you gonna do with what you got? If you're talking to me, I'm gonna use it because it's the only thing that can fight those vampires with their blood-sucking asses. That's why I was sent here with the fire, to deal with this problem on this earth. So I tried to get the people to help. You guys didn't want to donate any funding. Okay, so I have to do it myself with what I got to work with. And that means I'm going to burn all this bullshit off this planet. Okay? They want to try to censor me, and you all want to be of no assistance. So you know what? I planned on that. That's why I brought my own shit with me to get the job done. Okay? See? That's what I'm going to use. That green and that blue light to burn every goddamn thing up. Okay? So y'all can know. That's what I'm going to do with what I've got.